Sweet. Here we are. If you guys are watching some replay action, we're going to get started here in a few minutes. Magic Online just went back up a few minutes ago because they decided to have some like 9 hours of scheduled downtime right before the Pro Tour, which is brilliant.
That's right pretty much exactly what everybody expected, right?
Yeah. Got our chairs figured
Wizards is like, we don't want people testing too much. We're gonna give people a 9-hour break.
Well, handicap.
This way they have to sleep.
Is that what it does? They just pull out their paper cards and test with those.
Maybe.
This is a modern Pro Tour that's coming up.
I'm actually pretty excited.
And
like, it's gonna be like, I'm kind of hoping majority of the tournament's over, but by the time the Super Bowl's around, because I do want to watch that as well. All right, so we've got the Zombardment deck. Some people were asking yesterday a little about it. There are no zombies in it. Why it's called Zombardment? I don't know. I know the Goblin Bombardment has a part of it.
It used to play the discard 2 cards from your hand, put a 2/2 zombie into play. The enchantment.
Okay, so it's just a name.
Yeah.
A name that has continued to be used, kind of like Dragon Stompy. There are no more dragons in Dragon Stompy.
So. Yeah, this one doesn't do that. I'm not really sure exactly. This is a pretty tight sequencing combo deck.
Yes.
And I'm not exactly sure of the lines on this one. The correct lines.
Yes, there are gonna be a lot of points with this deck where our sequencing is going to be off. So I'm just gonna talk through it for a second. Enlightened Tutor. This is our way to get the artifact or enchantment that we need. So there is a couple artifacts.
Did you go Facebook Live?
No, I did not. Thank you for the reminder. I always forget. Always forget about Facebook. Even though I love you all on Facebook. Alright. Looks like we're live on Facebook. Before my deck explanation. Okay.
We told the people we'd be live an hour ago, but Magic Online was actually not up, so it's not my fault.
Not my fault. I promise. Alright. So Enlightened Tutor is going to get us some key pieces here. It's going to grab us Umazal's Jitte, which obviously there are matchups where this just trumps the entire matchup, right? Hidden Stockpile, which yes, this is a standard card. We get to trigger Revolt, and we can pay 1, sacrifice a creature to scry 1, blah blah blah. But the point of Hidden Stockpile, it's kind of the engine, right? Like it can keep you going with Contamination. You can sack it every turn and just grave pact your opponent every single turn. Most decks cannot beat that. It's pretty much like, very specific combo decks.
And it's a sacrifice effect, so it hits True Name, and it hits 20/20 Indestructibles, all the things that normally live through that.
Yeah, and so very similarly, we'll have Bitter Blossom for a very similar effect. And then Goblin Bombardment. This is the card that, like, once you have your opponent kind of locked out with either a Contamination or a Grave Pact, you're just going to win the game.
Yeah.
It's going to be a little slow, but you've got Bloodghast. They're constantly reoccurring, and you've got Bitter Blossom tokens and tokens coming off a Hidden Stockpile. Once you have multiple Hidden Stockpile, it gets out of hand very, very quickly. And then Lingering Souls, of course, is another card to mention.
And Stockpile only gives you 1 token on your end step.
Yes.
But if you have more than 1 Stockpile out, then you get 2.
Yeah.
The deck got
from
the
Carrion
zombie
Feeder.
part. Oh, okay.
Carrion Feeder and Grave Prowler.
I thought it was from the enchantment.
Cool.
The discard one.
But yeah, so Hidden Stockpile is, since it is kind of like the card of the deck, there are a lot of cards that you're going to see that are specifically trying to make use of it. Grafted Wargear. This is a card that you can, like, unequip from a creature to, equip it to another creature. Whatever it was equipped to dies. This works with Hidden Stockpile. We have a Wasteland. We have a lot of fetches. These are all going to trigger Hidden Stockpile. We also have this lovely Undiscovered Paradise. Something that's interesting about this is this returns during your untap step. So it returns to your hand during your turn, leaving the battlefield. And you can replay it every turn. This kind of has a Hidden Stockpile Bloodghast combo, where every turn you can reoccur your Bloodghast by playing Undiscovered Paradise, also getting your 1/1 off a Hidden Stockpile. Yeah, and then Lingering Souls, just a recurring token type deal. Also very, very good with Faithless Looting. But Contamination is kind of the card in this deck that I feel like a lot of decks may not be able to beat this card.
Yep. And it's just a one-of, but there's, again, 2 Enlightened Tutors.
There is one more in the sideboard.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do have 2 Enlightened Tutors. This is just an amazing card.
The modern version of Zombardment plays Bloodghast, of course, and Zombie or Goblin Bombardment, and then it also plays the Gravecrawler because you're able to. Is Bloodghast isn't a zombie, is it?
No, Bloodghast is not a zombie.
There was a way to like you got to keep playing Gravecrawler and sack and play Gravecrawler.
Yeah.
So this is a little different.
Right, and then of course I explained Grave Pact. Any fair deck is going to have the worst of times with this card, and then that leaves our package of Cabal Therapy package.
Yeah, that's how.
Yeah, and then it also plays the Deathrite Shaman. Deathrite Shaman's probably the most odd card in this deck because it doesn't really look like it belongs in this deck. However, this deck is super mana hungry.
Mm-hmm.
You have a ton of fetches. And not only that, but it can shut down a couple strategies as well. Hey, how's it going, everybody?
Morning, guys. Sorry for the late start, but
yeah.
Magic Online was down. Just recently got back up. So real quick, look at our sideboard.
Yeah. So we've got an Ensnaring Bridge. Now this is important because we do not need to attack to win.
Mm-hmm.
Not only that, but we can draw our card, attack with our flying tokens, and then play our card or whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, Pithing Needle, Seal of Cleansing. This is kind of this is one of those things where we're catering to our hidden stockpile. Kind of a disenchant effect, but
that does revolt.
It does revolt.
Yeah.
Urborg Justice. This is pretty much just an instance, like a 1-turn Grave Pact effect.
The Justice is an interesting card. I'm surprised more Legacy decks don't play it.
Target opponent sacrifices a creature for each creature put into your graveyard from the battlefield this turn. Yeah. So we have good sacrifice effects, right? Like we can just Grafted War Gear like all of our creatures if we want, or like, you know, pay 1, sacrifice a creature, pay 1, sacrifice another creature, and then Urborg Justice, and then they just sacrifice their board.
I'm not sure when those gifted Aetherborns are ever going to be coming in.
You bring them in against burn. You probably bring them in against decks that are trying to pressure you.
It's really good against burn, isn't it? That's cool.
Yeah, really good against burn.
There's a lot of things though that burn just goes answer.
Yeah. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. Yep. It might not be the most optimal card, but I did get this deck list somewhere else.
Yeah. Right.
Does Urborg Justice work with tokens? Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Give you a view.
They go into your graveyard very, very briefly. Yep.
Hit the graveyard before poofing.
That's the correct terminology.
Yes.
MD Hackbert says it.
Yeah, poofing.
Mm-hmm. It's in the rule book.
All right, so this is the deck that we're going to play today. It's definitely interesting. I've played a couple test games with it, and if your opponent is playing a very, very quick strategy, it's hard to get going. It is a little slow, but
go ahead and give this a snip again, since that matters for me.
Sure.
To know what we're doing. Some decks I don't need it, but this one.
Yeah, it's good to know what you can get off of a Enlightened Tutor.
Yeah. And Faithless Looting is really good in this deck. We didn't mention that.
Yes.
Faithless Looting being able to discard Bloodghast, Lingering Souls, Cabal Therapy, all of these cards that just give you... Faithless Looting is already a pretty strong card, but anytime you're getting value off of the card you're discarding, just really strong.
And it flashes back if you need to get rid of some things. It's very, very strong.
All right, let's try it out. We're gonna play a league with this. I'm more excited about this deck than Cheerios. How about that?
Likewise. I actually played this deck in paper once. I don't remember doing all that.
We have a 12
well.
card sideboard. Is that what's happening?
What?
We need a couple more cards on our sideboard.
Do we really?
Take a look.
Oh my goodness, we do.
Is there a hidden stack on the right there? If you scroll over.
No, it says 12 cards in the sideboard. I copied this list. This is hilarious.
Let's add some cards.
Come on, guys. That's fine. We can add 3 cards. This is great. The question is what?
let's add something that
we have two surgicals.
Okay, so there's an abundance of storm online.
Yes.
So shoring up our storm matchup sounds kind of nice. We already have 4 Cabal Therapies and 2 Thoughtseize.
Oh, it might be more bridge. I only own 1 bridge though. Online right now.
I don't think we need.
Yeah, we
bridges.
already have 2 Thoughtseize and 4 Cabal Therapy, and then we've got a Duress and another Thoughtseize. It's a lot of hand hate, but this deck could probably cast like Hymn to Torok really easily.
I don't think we need more bridges. Specifically, we have Grave Packs already.
We find
yeah,
list.
we can find some cards. We got the needle.
Oh, it's 3 Wear Tears.
That's probably why it didn't happen. Because that card strangely can't get exported. We don't have any Wear Tears.
We don't have any Wear Tears? That's strange.
Let's just put in more Seal of Cleansing then.
I don't think we have any more of those.
What is this pile? This is
That's our only one.
Goblin Bombardment.
I have to get it.
Let's put in something for. You like Hymn to Torok? Do you think that ever comes in?
I don't know. No, it would just come in against Storm.
What about? Let's see. We've only got black, white, and red to work with, right? And one green.
Like Undiscovered Paradise can tap for anything. That's kind of where it's.
Somebody get these guys some Wear Tears.
Fine.
Yeah, it's all in there, Minifer. It has been often. Sometimes we don't get the Facebook one connected.
Let's see if I can just grab some Wear Tears real quick.
How do you do that? We're using Restream. That's how it connects it all. I believe that's the source, right?
Yeah. Restream allows you to stream to multiple places at one time. So right now we are streaming to Twitch, YouTube, and Facebook.
I prefer watching on Twitch, and I think most people do.
Yes.
So that's often why
majority of our viewers
you only see
are on Twitch.
People from Twitch showing up in chat. How much are Wear Tears?
No, let's find out.
6.
Nothing.
They're 42 cents for those 3. We did it. We're never going to side them in. But now we have 15 cards in the sideboard. Feels much more professional.
We're never going to side them.
No. It allowed 5 more people to get ready to join us for this. Whatever this is going to be.
It did.
All right.
Let me update that.
Oh yeah, we'll put it on the deck list because people are going to want to know.
They're going to. People are going to want to know all the things. All right.
Stream Decker. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting a guy. Goodness.
Jeez, I know.
All right, Zombardment DLC says.
Yes.
You played some Bomberman last night. An opponent made you do the combo until he was satisfied? What?
We had Bomberman on camera last night.
Yeah, we had some Esper Bomberman. It did pretty well.
Okay. Stream Decker should be up once I actually set it to be showing. I didn't have it activated. All right. There's your deck. There's the deck. Everybody can see it.
Once we
ready.
Twitch partner, then we have to stop multi-streaming. Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Yeah.
We will.
That's the thing.
But we have to get to that point first.
Okay.
Which we're not that far off from. Well, we're kind of far off.
Yeah. If you're in paper, it's not that complicated of a loop either. It's like, I've got this Lotus Petal, and I'm going to bring it back and play it and sack it, and bring it back and play it and sack it.
Or, well, yeah, not Lotus Petal. LED.
Lines Identity.
Yeah, but Trace last night, he kind of like held the card.
Yeah,
he's like
you
back
did this
and
motion.
Back and forth.
Yeah, that demonstrates a loop. That's what that motion is.
Comes into play, leaves play. Comes into play, leaves play.
That's the universal sign. It's ubiquitous knowledge that if you go like this with a card, your
opponent knows
they're
now dead.
Did we see the Grixis Mill deck? Yes, I haven't seen the
did.
full list. But
It might be up on MTG Top 8.
It probably is now. It wasn't the day of when I looked for it.
Because I wouldn't mind. I wouldn't mind at least trying it.
No.
It's still not up.
It doesn't look like it.
I don't know.
If you guys see a list, if we're going to get started here, but if you guys see a link for a list, go ahead and link it if they have it on the Card Kingdom site or something like that. It was a new player. Okay. Please stream the mill. Yeah, if it's cards we have, it's probably not cards we have.
Probably not,
They're
but
probably
I don't
online.
imagine too many of them will be too expensive online. So we'll have to look into it once we see a list.
I think he got lucky. I think he said that he got
lucky.
Yeah, like.
Well, I mean, he's playing Grixis Mill. Like,
Yeah.
there's not really any other way that it could happen.
But
right?
and any deck can win any tournament, right? There was 80 something people though for that.
That's ridiculous.
So it was like 7 rounds or 6 rounds plus cut to top.
See, all you need your opponent to do is to like cast 2 cantrips,
Yeah.
and then use their fetch land, and then you triple archive trap them and brain freeze them, and that's all it needs to happen.
That's all it needs to happen. Yeah. Just that.
Just exactly that.
Yeah. Just those things. And then like he had, I saw him with a crab out, a Hedron crab.
Uh-huh.
He was playing in Legacy.
Yeah.
And it milled like 15 cards by itself.
Yeah.
Right? That shouldn't happen. The card should get killed because there's a dead lightning bolt sitting in your opponent's hand. Or
Right.
some
Or
other
fatal
cool
push,
spell, right?
or abrupt decay or something.
Yeah. There's cards that make the deck work. I'm not saying that, but still,
Yes.
you have to.
Visions of Beyond is the reason that deck can function. Absolutely. That card is incredible. And honestly, the fact that like people can get to 7 cards to flip Search for Azcanta and get to 7 cards to like get Threshold or whatever on like turn 3, it kind of surprises me that card's not playable in other things.
Pull up the snap so I can see the deck list.
Oh yeah.
I'm still not sure what's going on with this.
No worries.
That'll help. If we've got a few players. That's also the bad part about jumping right into Magic Online right after it goes live is that there's not going to be a lot of people playing.
This is a pretty average number for this time.
I kept waiting to catch you in a mistake. That's silly. All right, so here we are. We've got Bombardment in hand. We don't really want that in hand to start off with, but this is fine.
It's not the worst.
Getting to potentially Lingering Souls and Contamination could really slow our opponent down depending on what they're on.
Honestly, all we really need is a Bitter Blossom or a oh my goodness, Hidden Stockpile.
They're gonna play first, so
I feel pretty okay about this.
Yeah. Like if that Bombardment was a stockpile, this hand would be better, right?
Much better.
But that's right.
Well, jig's up, guys.
Uh-oh.
Turn 0.
Or they're like,
Don't worry about it. Everything is normal.
Yeah. There's no way our opponent's playing black, right? Are we going to start off against Storm, really? Is that what's happening?
That'd be so cool.
Hey,
okay.
stockpile.
All right.
That's Deathright Shaman.
Yeah, let's play this Deathright Shaman thing.
Makes me want to play See, that's not a very complicated combo. Yeah, like it's a pretty straightforward combo. There's definitely more convoluted ones.
I remember during our Legacy 1K, HC Fox was here with his Dreadstill deck, and I was kind of teasing the judge, and I was like, so you're up to date on illusionary masks, right?
Yeah.
and our judge goes, illusionary masks, and I go, yeah, illusionary masks, and he's like, I will be, and like pulls out his phone, starts looking up all the rulings on
that's a
illusionary mask. Pretty funny.
Yep. There's some weird interactions with that card that shouldn't be weird, but the wording is so convoluted that it is weird. We lost our Death Right, and that's really not that big of a deal.
Nope, not too big of a deal. We can fetch into the hidden stockpile, getting our 1/1.
I'm not sure what we're playing against.
I'm not sure either.
Miracles, I don't think
It
usually
does not
plays
usually
probe.
play probe.
So
This is probably some Stoneblade deck.
yeah, we might be on like an Esper Stoneblade. So we want to get stockpile out now, right?
I think so.
I guess we're running it into Dazes.
Yeah, we kind of have to.
We don't really have other choices, but contamination plus lingering souls. We'd be able to flashback lingering souls. It'll work. Suggest a complicated combo.
He wouldn't. Oh, he wouldn't play Arid Mesa if it was. I guess that's true.
Probably not. We'll see.
Is this a counterspell?
Yep.
What the heck?
Whoa, that's a counterspell. Somebody altered their foil Masters Edition counterspell. Is that new? No, that's an old Masters Edition. Right?
I don't know, but
MTGO update means look at the swords too. That one's weird. Yeah.
it's a little more normal than the counterspell does.
Hidden stockpile, Legacy Stable. Yeah, pick up your foils now.
They're like $1. The foils are. Just saying. Pick them up.
I'm not a complicated combo kind of guy, so I know they exist. Whereas it seems like, yeah, let's do that. Let's play a land first. Play around days, or do we just Lingering Souls here first?
We might Lingering Souls first. The reason is we don't have a good way to. I mean, I could play Undiscovered Paradise into Lingering Souls. That way, next turn I'll have my 1/1.
That's fine.
I think that could work.
And we don't want to do contamination yet.
No, we need this in play and online.
It's a YouTube video? Deck Tech? Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Bomberman seems really pretty. Once you have the cards out there, it is very clear how you're pulling that off.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, whatever's going on there, that's a little bit more convoluted.
Alright, we resolved some Lingering Souls.
Perfect. Now we get to do things. I kind of want to play Contamination now.
We might be able to. It's just we want to play Bombardment into the hidden stockpile. See if I can kill this.
Okay.
We can't activate it now.
All right. I've got 2 cards in hand.
Yeah, even if they play something, I can kill it this turn.
We get Paradise back in hand. We already have Revolt. So are we gonna run out Stockpile and Bombardment, or are we going to?
We only have 3 mana total.
Oh, yeah, that's the problem with the Paradise play. So Contamination's off the board, right? We're not playing that this turn. We don't want to. We'd rather.
Actually, I kind of like it. They only have 2 cards left in hand. This isn't killing any. Oh yeah, because then they can just blow up our tokens and then it dies.
Right.
Okay.
So are we bombarding and trying to? That's really
no.
that's really a bummer
if we're playing
do.
if we're playing anything, we're playing in stockpile this turn.
That's rough. I want to play all the things, and we only have 3 mana.
Yeah, it may have been wrong to play Undiscovered Paradise last turn. Let's see what.
Yeah, and we don't want a contamination until we have our stuff out anyway, right? So we got to get those cards out. All right. So Paradise may have been wrong, but we get Revolt here because we could have just. We could have played Bombardment and Stockpile this turn, and still had Revolt based off of using Bombardment. Sure.
Maybe it was wrong to get the token. I'm not sure. This is exactly what I was worried about with this deck. Is like it seems like the lines are, or like the sequencing is quite difficult to.
We're playing this deck in the dark.
Yeah.
First time through, or
I've played it once before, but even then I felt the same way. Like it's probably a deck that's going to need more reps than most.
All right, we get a useless 1/1.
Yes.
That's all right. It kind of makes them.
Well, we can still scry.
Kind of makes them.
We can scry.
Blow it up too.
Yes, it does.
So we get a chump block and scry. We're all right. Sure. Okay, let's.
That's fine.
Scry with it.
You guys scry with it? I don't think I do.
You'd rather gain a life than scry?
Well, we can scry if one of the. Well, okay. This makes me think that they don't want to blow this right now.
Yeah.
I don't think Wasteland does too much right now. It looks pretty good against their bulk, though. We're just gonna Contamination.
What do we want instead? I'd rather get like a Bloodghast or Faithless Looting or several other cards. Yeah, let's scry that at the bottom.
Alright, we might be facing down some damage here. Maybe I'm not supposed to attack either. It's a Brainstorm.
Yeah, now they've got enough tokens that they don't want to explode.
Interesting.
Yep. You can just auto yield to mentor.
Yeah, I will next time. Yeah, we're probably just dead to this mentor.
Well, not yet. We don't have a engineered explosives of our own. Our grave pack doesn't look nearly as good with all these monk tokens hanging out. Getting bombardment out and killing the mentor would be a step in the right direction.
Yes.
And we can bombardment and flashback this turn.
Yeah, we can.
I think let's just scrub on here.
We want to be able to. Oh yeah, because we're gonna kill some things, right?
Yeah.
Do we try to kill this turn then, so that we get the 1/1? Probably.
We've got one card in hand, so yeah, they can only make it a 3/3. I think so. So go ahead and attack and put that out. Or that's fine. Yep. Have that out first. I don't think they're gonna explode in response. All right, and so. And then I just like scrub land. And I think try and kill them.
I think we have to. Should probably tap black mana for that. What do you think?
It's a scrub land. It taps for black. Okay. That same player didn't concede to Reanimator, Sire, Grizzle on turn 1. So yeah, well, I mean, if you're a new player to Legacy, especially, you want to see everything play out and figure out why you're losing, right? So I just want, when you have a Salvagers out and an LED either in hand or in play already, and you've demonstrated that you're gaining 1 positive mana, and then you have a Walking Ballista in your hand, it's pretty clear that you don't need to. I'm gonna keep doing this. That's all you need to say. All right, he's gonna swords. What's he swordsing? One of our tokens. So we just sacrifice that one. Is it that one? Which one's he targeting? With the swords. Okay, that one. Yeah. He gets extra monk.
That was their last card in hand.
Yep. And we could choose to end of turn. I think we just want blockers. Do we want blockers or do we want to kill monks? Which is better? Here. Because we're going to have 2 tokens, right?
Yeah, we're going to have 2 tokens. Probably killing 2 monks is the best way to go. We can kill this at any point, whereas the monks...
we do it right here once we get our token?
Or upkeep. Doesn't...
Yeah. Before they draw a card.
Yeah. It just needs to be before they draw.
Sure. Waiting. There we go. Some dead monks. All right, we're at 12. They've got 4 power, potentially 6.
We can play Lingering Souls and flash it back.
Yeah.
Kind of clearing their board. So I think we're in an okay position. They play land that turn?
Nope.
Okay. For some reason I thought that was okay. 4 damage.
And they're also at 10 life, so our bombardment going to the face becomes a thing.
Yeah, it's relevant.
Bitter Blossom's actually really interesting. With bombardment, the clock is actually faster for you than your opponent. Normally, Bitter Blossom takes a little while to get net positive, right? But it works out really well with bombardment. So, do we want to? We want a Lingering Souls, obviously. Do we want to flash it back though, with the explosives on the field? Or would you rather?
Yeah, the point is to get rid of their board. If they want to do that, then we just get rid of their board and deal 1 damage to them. Then that leaves us with Contamination, Bitter Blossom, which I feel like we win that race because we're getting 2 guides a turn. That's 2 damage a turn, whereas we're only taking 1 life.
Okay, so I think I prefer having Lingering Souls as blockers for monks because they have 1 card in hand, right? So as soon as we start trying to ping off their monks, they could just play a Brainstorm or whatever.
Yeah. You play. Okay, sure.
Instead of like last
but
turn.
We're playing and we're flashing back, right?
Or we're playing and Bitter Blossoming. Either one's fine.
I want to kill the Snapcaster during our turn. That way we get the hidden stockpile. Okay.
There goes everything I just said out the window. No, it still works. Yeah. So let's use one of these guys to kill Snapcaster right here. We have 2 creatures. They've got 2 creatures. It's great.
And then on their upkeep, we can kill both of them.
Yeah. Let's do that. I like it. Yeah. Yep. I agree with everything that you just said. I think. Once you demonstrate a loop. That was neat. Look at that. 10 to 8. They've got no cards in hand. We're sitting with a Bitter Blossom Contamination, which would just
we're about to jam Contamination, and I think we're in a really good position here.
Faithful Sitting is not maybe what we.
No, I think we're jamming both of these.
Yeah, and we can stack triggers such that we get the token before Contamination. And we had something leave the battlefield, so we get an extra token. It works out great. I guess if they blow up explosives at the right time, we won't have something to sacrifice to Contamination.
Maybe Bitter Blossom is a little greedy here. I'm not sure.
No, I think it works.
Okay.
Jorgensen, welcome. Look at this. We have 4 enchantments on the battlefield. I feel good about it. Do you feel good about it?
I feel great about it.
We like enchantments. Enchantments and Legacy, good times. You thought Overwhelming Splendor was good in Legacy, but Hidden Stockpile is
it's the better card.
Hidden card. Yeah, hidden. All right, let's see what he does here.
Okay, so we want to put Contamination on the stack first, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So then we get to sack our fairy.
So right there, he could have blown up explosives for 0
to get rid of Contamination.
He didn't.
Yeah.
I think that would have been smart.
So now Faithless Looting looks pretty good.
Yeah, we can't cast it. We have a contamination, don't we? Is it?
Oh yeah. No, it's everybody.
If a land is tapped for mana, it taps black instead of any type. Yep. So we're going to attack for 1.
Yes.
And yeah, trigger Discover Paradise.
Yeah, we've already triggered it, so we'll get our token off of Hidden Stockpile. Just play Undiscovered Paradise again.
Yep. So the math works here. Normally Bitter Blossom would be scary. We're at 7, they're at 9, but this works just fine.
It only does this if we tap it, right? Yeah. So we'll need to make sure that we're using the Undiscovered Paradise in one way or another.
Yep. And we don't have any Lingering Souls to flashback. That's also kind of a neat thing with contamination is Lingering Souls you can cast. So they try and tap their island, and it taps for black. Yeah, let's untap that guy. Let's undo that. Anything else you want to try?
No, keep going, opponent. You got this.
Yeah. Just bounce Undiscovered Paradise. They could cast Grave Titan.
Watch out. Watch out.
I think they still have this little window with this explosives where if they want to, they could. I mean, heck, they. Yeah, that's the right play to do. Is to wait till we make our Bitter Blossom and then
blow our board. We get to sacrifice them.
So actually, make the Bitter Blossom token after contamination this time.
Okay.
That way we keep it through that.
That we're attacking for less. Oh, they're blowing now. That's fine. This is just fine.
Yep. This works. So, again, wrong time to blow up explosives if you're going to. This way we get to sack Bitter Blossom, or the token, and keep contamination out.
Yes.
Yep. Grave Titan would win this board state. I like it when we come up with random, meaningless wins to board states. You are correct.
Yes.
We can't cast it.
Dang it. So like even if they end up getting contamination off the board, which there might be a point where we want it off, that because this will win the game very quickly.
Yeah, I think we just keep with this. We're losing 1 life a turn. We're going to be hitting them for more, and we'll win. Because Paradise left, right? So bombardment or stockpile's triggering right here.
Yes.
Yeah, we're fine. The only other cards in our graveyard that matter, or in our deck, are we have Bloodghast and Deathrite Shaman. Those are cards that we can actually play. Yeah.
We also have Grave Pact that we could play. Not that would do much.
This is fine. Let's just keep bounce Undiscovered Paradise, or where are we at?
They're upkeep.
Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's just keep sacking the fairy. It's a horrible matchup against like everything. That makes a lot of sense. No Grave Titan in your deck. Bad deck. Yeah, we can play the Bitter Blossom. We don't need to. See, so the reason this works is we're going to get another token, right?
Yes.
But then when it gets time to where it would be close, we can just sack our tokens for bombardment and for the win.
Oh, did I not? Oh, I played mine.
Yeah, we're good. Yep.
I was just making sure.
Just move through. We're going a little slow.
Yeah, we are. I'm aware.
Yep, we're bouncing the Paradise so that we get Revolt.
Yeah.
Because it leaves the battlefield. We're getting it for the stockpile, and then we're using the Bitter Blossom token for contamination, actually. Just that way we're attacking. Meyer would bet it. We don't want to lose life to Meyer.
Nope.
Contamination's like an interesting blood moon, right? It's harder to work with, but it stops basic lands as well, is what it does. So he's got these 2 islands and this plains, and they're not doing anything. Yep.
Oh, that is true. That is true. The sack on contamination is getting us revolt every turn. You're absolutely right.
That's right. So we don't need to do it anymore.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
They're at 4, so we're winning here. Keep contamination alive though, just in case they had some card in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it's 3. That makes sense, especially since we're moving through these motions a little slow. And sack 1 for the win. Hey, we did the thing. Game 1. All right, sideboarding.
It took us really long.
We didn't see a whole lot of our opponent's deck, and they're doing a few weird things.
Yeah.
Wear tears and or seal cleansing. I'm assuming there's a swords package in there.
I really don't know what to expect. All we really saw was Monastery Mentor and some cantrips and like counter spells, right?
Yeah.
Seemed kind of miracles, except for the whole Gitaxian probe thing. Yeah, we have the contamination main board. It pretty much won us the game. Like, it kept them from casting anything, right? Speaking of that, maybe we want the other contamination.
Bring in the other one. Yeah, it's tough. Do we bring in wear tears? If they're miracles, they might have counterbalance. If they're on Stoneforge Mystic, then they'd have.
So let's just bring in the seal cleansing for this one time. Like cut down on a probe, I guess.
Sure.
Let's just try this.
Like bridge versus mentor.
Like bridge?
Yeah. Bridge over the second contamination.
Okay, yeah, let's try it.
I like being able to tutor for the card we want. Yeah, we saw Monastery Mentor. That's the one card we did see.
Yeah,
we had to fight through it.
It's kind of land heavy, but our deck needs them. And we have 2 spells that we're like really, really happy to have in this matchup.
Decks that could have Rest in Peace. Rest in Peace is not a heavily played sideboard card in Legacy, even in decks that can play it.
Yeah. It's around, but it's definitely not the most important.
It's not like an auto included like it is in some modern decks.
Yeah.
There's some decks prefer Surgical Extraction, or because like against a Reanimator deck, Rest in Peace is often too slow.
Just according to plan.
Yep. Let's see what we're doing. What are we doing, opponent?
Let's check it out. Let's check it out.
Mentor, Jace, Engineered Explosives, Brainstorm. Okay, so they're on a Miracles deck with Gitaxian Probe.
They only have 3 lands. I want to take Mentor or Jace here. I feel like we can pressure Jace just fine. Let's take the Mentor. I guess they have Engineered Explosives to back it up.
Mentor is the scarier card.
I agree. Let's take Mentor.
Explosives on 2 kills both Stockpile and Bitter Blossom though, so.
Good point.
We can Wasteland though and slow them down. It'll be fun.
They have a basic mountain. They'd have to crack Arid Mesa this turn, which is most likely what they're doing since they have a Brainstorm.
Yeah, they didn't see any Wastelands from us either.
No.
Defense Grid might be a pretty good sideboard card.
Definitely could be.
Oh, let's take the Jace. Let's Wasteland. No, we can't Wasteland.
We need to play it. Make them get a basic. It'd be kind of awkward for them.
Then they'd cut them off white.
This was their draw, so they actually have an Arid Mesa in hand.
Oh.
Yeah, let's just play the Bayou.
Or do we take the explosives?
We want to take the explosives.
I hate it when you want to take both cards. Jace is kind of annoying to deal with.
I agree. But I feel like we can beat Jace, and we may not be able to beat Engineered Explosive. We definitely can't beat the combination of the 2.
What if we just run out one of these and 2 enchantments and let them explosives it that way? Like, what if we run out Bitter Blossom and let them deal with it, and then we play Stockpile?
Next turn we play both. That kind of a thing. Yeah, let's give it a try. Let's give it a try.
EE on 2 is too scary. Yeah, but I'd be alright if they took 2 turns trading EE for Bitter Blossom.
Okay, so we can Wasteland that. That's good.
Your timer is running out. Yeah, we're taking our time.
Yeah, I know. There's a good chance we lose to time with this deck. I think the goal is more to showcase it.
We're trying to figure it out. Come on, Captain QZ. I have no idea what I'm doing with this.
So
thing.
no plays. This lets us thought seize, which is amazing.
Yeah.
No, we could faithless looting and oh no, I can't.
If we're gonna play stockpile, then we're definitely taking engineered explosives.
Are we gonna play stockpile thought seize then? Probably.
Okay, go for it. Or we could waste. I can't do that anymore.
Yeah, I don't want to wasteland yet.
Yeah. Maslov. That's actually. I wasn't thinking that way. Last game. Thought seize first. Yeah, thought seize first. See if they try and stop us here. Okay. Oh, they're gonna protect some stuff. Neat. Which one do they protect? I guess they can protect both.
We're about to find out.
We'll get something new. Yep. Oh, they're not gonna. Okay. That's weird. Wait to respond to thoughts. More clicks.
Yeah, this deck has to pass priority a lot.
Yeah. A surprising number of clicks. I mean, Contamination won game one, but it also took a few minutes off our clock.
Okay, so they decided to hide the EE, which makes sense.
Let's just take the Jace.
Yeah, we're gonna take the Jace and
then not play stockpile.
Yeah, probably play Faithless Looting here.
I like it.
Yes.
Bloodghast is great.
I love all of these cards.
Discarding Souls and Catacombs. Is that what we're doing?
I think so.
Sure. Yep. Bloodghast feels really nice against engineered explosives. Pitch Souls, Ghast. Oh, that makes more
Souls
sense.
Ghast.
Yeah.
What were we doing?
Whoops.
What the heck were we thinking? Yeah, we should have kept our.
I was making quick
that
decisions.
was weird. Souls over Ghast. Yeah, we probably should have left our land in our hand. Oh lol, what?
I'm so excited to play the card.
We literally hit like 2 cards that are perfect to discard, and we only discarded one of them.
Yeah, I said that just earlier. It's like, hey, this Faithless Looting's great because specifically Bloodghast, Lingering Souls, Cabal Therapy.
That's an Ancient Tomb. Oh, I did not realize that they just had an Ancient Tomb when we looked at our hand.
We can keep them off of Verdict too by Wastelanding.
I'll just block this, right?
Sure.
This is so good against Supreme Verdict as well. Kind of expect to see the EE on 2. What the? Other kind of mentor. Okay.
Okay.
Well, I want them to run out their EE on 0, but they're probably gonna Supreme Verdict first if we Lingering Souls. Let's kill their Tundra.
Yeah. We haven't seen an Academy runs yet. Are we flashing back Lingering Souls here? We still don't want to play stockpile yet, do we? When that Engineer Explosives is in hand?
Yeah.
And do we
No, we blocked.
Okay. It's frightening.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, they put it on 0. That frees up our hidden stockpile
Yeah.
plus Bloodghast this
That's
turn.
great.
But we haven't found a Goblin Bombardment yet.
It's kind of a weird waiting for them to play this card and use it. And they lose their monk. Well done.
Sure. they're gonna brainstorm. Like they have brainstorm this turn. So they brainstorm Verdict. We have perfect information.
Oh, they use the.
Oh yeah, they brainstorm. That's right.
Okay, so we know they have Supreme Verdict plus a card.
They're not going to cast Supreme Verdict while their win con's on the board.
No. All right, let's see if we can make this work. Accept that brainstorm up there. Now we are free to run out stockpile. We can therapy away whatever.
Their verdict.
We know they have a second card.
Yeah.
Just stockpile.
Don't love losing life here, but
sure.
This is a good win.
We're not playing therapy. Okay.
I don't know. Maybe it doesn't matter.
Yep.
I was just gonna play Bloodghast in his stockpile.
We get Revolt. Bloodghast can't block.
No. But we can just jump this
Yep.
for days if we need to. The line draws just fine for us. Yeah, no attacks. That is a really good sign for us.
All right, we're down to 7 with this Bitter Blossom.
Yeah, we don't have a lot of time.
Let's run
that helps.
I like attacking with Bloodghast, I think.
You want to attack with Bloodghast first? In the fairy?
Therapy first. Sorry.
Too late.
Yep. Okay, so we can therapy and sack Bloodghast if it makes sense.
We don't have a land to bring it back.
Yeah. But we can if it makes sense.
Yes, if it makes sense. Yeah, I'll just name Supreme Verdict, since we seem to know that they have it. And if things get too out of hand, then they could actually cast it. Force of Will. That's interesting.
They can cast Force of Will into for our Deathrite Shaman. Do we sack a creature to take
I could sack my servo and get a new servo.
Yeah. Yep. That way this Deathrite, you kind of need this Deathrite.
Yeah, this is just gonna get forced.
Why?
Well, they're taking 2 damage off of their Ancient Tomb. Oh yeah, because they get a monk. That's right.
Okay. What are you doing, opponent? Okay, I guess so. Neat. Deathrite and Pastor. And we can block and scry.
You can't block and
scry.
Yeah. I don't hate our position. We're okay.
I've got 2 cards in hand. We're at 6. We're gonna take at least 1 next turn, so we gotta block. We want to leave the Deathrite Shaman alive, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Blockers. And let's sack the rogue. Scry.
Does Goblin Bombardment get us there? Is this good enough?
But it's not. We don't get that card till the next turn.
That's fine.
Okay, yeah.
Sacking this board.
Leave it on top.
Okay.
We need to gain life with Deathrite? Yeah. Yep. Or maybe not.
We might need to gain life. We'll see.
Ugh.
Mentor number 2. Okay. So we just need to hold up here, right?
So go ahead and attack with Bloodghast, because it can't block anyway. And attack with the rogue too. Yep. Right?
I think so.
We know we're getting bombardment next turn, so we'll be able to swing for, or we'll get the win next turn as long as they don't have an answer. And then do we sack Bloodghast here for a 1/1?
Probably.
So we have 2 blockers. Probe. Fine.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter, right?
That's ours, so put that on the bottom. Oh yeah, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're going to put something else on top.
Okay, go for it. Faster. Yep, 1/1. For Rizzle, we told you we were doing a little notebook. We weren't lying. It's working against.
I actually think we're going to win this game.
Yeah. We're going to block the mentors.
Or maybe. Oh, I'm probably supposed to respond to this, huh?
No.
Oh no.
We want to save it. We don't want them to know that we're getting a card that they want to counter.
Right.
Block with Deathrite Shaman and Drain. Oh.
Yeah. The goal is to block with everything and then drain them, put them down to 2, and then we get a token off of a fairy, and we'll have this token plus another one. We just kill them. Yes, we'd rather drain, and they only have 3 attackers, so it depends on if they can get rid of a blocker and kill us. They kind of have to go for the win here. That doesn't do it.
Nope. You need to run bolt? We haven't seen it. I don't think so.
Yeah, we haven't seen a bolt.
I think the red is just for like a red elemental blast and or blood moon, but ancient tomb makes sense. Combat. They swing for 3. We block. Go. And we drain off our non-white land. Sure. No, we don't need to scry. And Enlightened Tutor. Yeah, play your other card. Do that. I think they actually don't have it.
I don't think so either.
The 1 of Bombardment goes on top.
We go to 3, get another token.
Bombardment for the win. Just like it's supposed to be done.
Yes.
That wasn't close. At all, right,
2.5 minutes in game 2. Don't worry about it. We got this.
That wasn't. See, now that was kind of a convoluted combo.
Oh, love it. Oh man.
2-0. We maybe should just retire this deck right now. It's undefeated.
You're right. All right.
Play something else. We figured it out. We made a couple little mistakes, but we didn't make any huge
grab
blunders.
myself a water real quick. Can I grab you something before we start match number 2?
Go ahead. No, you're fine.
You can take a look at some things.
I'll show you guys. It's silly how we do this, isn't it? I'll just do it like this. This is what I've been looking at. It's faster. Here's the deck list. If you don't want to do a stream decker, click on it. So we just won with Goblin Bombardment. There's only 1 of them, but there's 2 Enlightened Tutors. You can see Bitter Blossom's pretty key there. Hidden Stockpile doing what it does. Game 1, we had all 3 enchantments out for quite a while, and that was really working. We haven't even seen a Grave Pack yet, and that wouldn't have been great against Mentor, but against some decks, this card is amazing, right? Like, I guess a True Name Nemesis or other things. Contamination's neat at shutting down a deck entirely. Even if they have basics, we just stop them. And let's do it again.
All right.
This version is so much sweeter than the Carrion Feeder versions. See, and is the Feeder? No, the Feeder's a legacy card, isn't it? It's not modern.
Yeah. Yeah, Feeder's good though. Feeder's good, but yeah, it like dies to Fatal Push, dies to a lot of things, and you kind of need your sack outlet to stick around. Which I think that's where Hidden Stockpile really comes in. Yeah, Hidden Stockpile is kind of the card that makes this deck what it is, right?
You guys could build this almost entirely foiled out for not very much.
No, Bitter Blossoms are kind of pricey.
No, but they have a stupid 2015 printing.
Yeah, oh, that's true.
Carrion Feeder is not modern. Okay, yeah. Oh!
Wow, this hand is.
Wow, this is pretty much a 5-card hand right here.
Actually, I don't know about that.
Like, look, the cards. Okay, do we keep this hand in the dark? I guess we do. Grave Pack. Okay, so it's a 6-card hand. Grave Pack's fine.
No, double Grave Pack's not bad. It's just if they're actually playing combo. See, my brother says Sneep.
He doesn't know what he's talking about. This is not an obvious decision. Okay, let's keep it.
Let's face it, Riley. This deck is so up your alley. It's ridiculous. I bet you would wish you were sitting right here. That way you could tell me what to do better.
Go ahead and keep it. And we'll watch our opponent play something that
Totally kills us.
Yeah.
All right.
Totally kills us.
Yep. Let's see it. Prove it.
Deathrite Shaman totally kills us.
No, it doesn't.
It's fine. It's fine. So far, we've had really good draws. Turn 1 draws. That's fine.
Okay.
Let's keep the fetch lands for stockpile later.
You're right. So let's just play plateau here.
Yeah. We'll really confuse them. Turn 1 plateau, go.
Go.
What are we doing?
Turn 1 plateau, go.
There are so few legacy decks.
Everything is fine. Everything is normal.
That play a plateau
Don't worry
anywhere
about it.
in their build, let alone turn 1 untapped plateau, go. It's like, our opponent's like, are you playing Burn? With Lightning Helix? Is that what's happening? What?
We would have just killed Deathrite Shaman on the spot.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. Oh, they have a Wasteland?
No!
Right.
Triggered Revolt.
Dang it. No, Revolt only happens on our turn, remember?
Yeah.
Red-white taxes with a slow hand. Yeah. Yeah, it would have to be Imperial taxes, wouldn't it?
Scrubland.
Let's play Scrubland.
Don't have more Wastelands, because that's not cool.
Not a Wasteland.
So, normally you'd be afraid of like a Leovold or a Trine Nemesis here. I'm not too worried about it.
No.
It's not as terrifying as against some decks. Ooh, 3 black mana for a Liliana. Okay. Let's discard a Lingering Souls.
Lingering Souls.
Well done. Yep.
It might make us want to... Or do we want to discard a Grave Pack? Because they can just get rid of it. We want to play Stockpile.
Because we're playing Stockpile first. Okay, sure.
I mean, it could be a land too. I don't know. I don't think we need 2 Grave Packs.
We need lands.
Let's show our opponent. Here,
Yeah.
we'll discard a Grave Pact.
Yep.
Is it our turn yet?
More confusion for you there, sir. Yeah. Correct. Basic Swamp?
Don't hate Basic Swamp.
You actually can't see this card. This card. You can't see it. Nobody can see it. When they're watching on stream.
Oh yeah, because it's hidden.
Shh.
Oh, sorry.
That gives it away. Hidden card, guys. We can see it. They can't see it. Is that a pun?
I don't know, but he's pun impressed.
Okay. I kind of like discarding Thoughtseize here.
Yeah.
Really. Definitely not Souls now.
No.
We want the 4 lands.
Yep. I think these 4 will be fine. We'll see what we draw. What I really want them to do is just minus. Minus kill our servo. Yeah, we want to play Souls this turn. We need to put pressure on the Liliana.
This is one of those brainstorms where you really gotta just think about it.
Think about it.
You gotta really spend some time and contemplate why you chose the Masters Edition brainstorm.
I think that's the ones that we have.
How the art is just incorrect. Yeah. If we didn't have Grave Pact, I'd discard a land here, but I like, against this deck, I think Grave Pact should be really great. The only question is, will it resolve, since we didn't get the Thoughtseize. Okay, spend a card, Fatal Push. I mean, it does let them tick up Liliana faster, but so I guess
we have to play Souls here, which is unfortunate because we know it's just going to get exiled. But
if we
oh, that's fine.
We're gonna fetch with Delta, yeah.
Fetch with Delta
Trigger revolt.
to get our revolt.
If we weren't going to be able to flash it back, yeah, that's fine. We getting.
Let's go with Badlands here. Let's put some pressure on this Liliana.
Days. Now we're in trouble.
All right, opponent. I've had enough of you.
Okay. We have a 1/1. That's all we have.
Yeah, now how do you win, opponent? Now how do you win?
What are we discarding here? Paradise?
It kind of has to be Paradise, doesn't it?
Yep.
Either that or we just need to concede to the fact that we're never casting it. I don't know. If we don't hit a land, then...
Yeah, then it just doesn't matter much anymore.
Could be Bug Delver.
Yep.
I don't know if Bug Delver...
Sultai Control.
Yeah, I would guess more like on a Sultai Control level. But it could be either.
Yeah, we're not discarding Linking Souls there. We need it.
That's bad. Discard this.
Okay.
This seems like a lost war here. Or at least the battle. They do have 0 cards, but they have ultimate.
Yeah.
I don't know how they'd split their piles though. It'd probably be lands, everything else. We'd have to keep our lands.
If they block, we get another. That's true.
Yeah. Then they just block. We get another. I don't know. Yeah, Birdman, you're probably right. That is the right thing to be doing. But
yeah.
Meh. I'm gonna give our opponent the benefit of the doubt and say that they're a decent player.
Yeah, they just blocked. Grave Pack would have been great.
Yes.
If we could have gotten it out. Hey, look, it's Bug Delver.
Bug Delver.
You were correct. Way to go, Nikos.
Much correctness. Such wow.
Do they look at this board state and say, yes, I definitely want to ultimate Liliana? Or do they go, I could wait a turn? Because sometimes it's not super clear. If I was them, I would ultimate Liliana right here. But we know what we have in hand.
Yeah, if they don't ult Lily, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what I'm actually supposed to do. Sure.
We don't have to decide. Spirit Servo, Spirit Stockpile, lands.
Yeah, we just keep our lands.
We're choosing lands, right? Yep.
What the? I chose the wrong pile.
Oh no! That's alright. I think we're dead anyway.
Oh, it's choose the pile to keep or to go to the graveyard. I thought it was choose pile to keep.
We sacrificed the pile of our choice.
That's fine.
Haha! This will get him.
I just need to top deck a couple lands.
Yeah. We're fine. Fine. Perfect. Not fine.
Happens all the time on Moto. You choose which one to sacrifice. Yeah, it's fine.
Attack with spirits.
I don't think we were winning this game anyway, so the usual online mistake. Yeah, exactly. You don't know how the other
pile was going to play souls, and we'd have 2/1/1s. That's how it was winning.
Yep, they're on 0 cards,
and then they would kill us with Death Ray Trons.
Honestly, like if we could manage to find a land or two, like if we went like land into Faithless Looting, we could get back into this game quite easily. Settle down.
We're ahead on clock. I feel pretty good.
Yeah, really though.
Considering how slow roll we did the first match.
Accidentally doing that does make me wish we discarded this though.
Yeah,
a land lets you. Yeah, let's
or
start.
We could tutor for a death right. No, we can't tutor for a death right. We can tutor for nothing at all. Haha! Our clock is worse.
Much worse.
They haven't flipped over. As long as they keep not flipping over, we're still losing.
Yep. Definitely losing.
Yeah, a land would be nice. You're right.
Brainstorm. That's bad. That's bad news.
All right, we just.
Oh no, the brainstorm went away. Sorry. They revealed a polluted delta.
You just bought a grave pack
from Stronghold. Yeah, the Stronghold one's super cool. Chop chop on mailing it.
Oh, you bought it from us? Well done.
Cool. That'll be Patrick's job. He'll get that done tonight. It'll be out in the morning.
Chop chop. All right, MD Hack, we're gonna go get that card for you.
Hold on. Literally behind the wall that you guys can see behind us, that's where all of our cards are stored.
Right, you can just concede here.
Whatever.
Right. Whatever, there's a line. I'm gonna find it. All right.
I'm done playing when I feel like being done.
Urborg Justice is kind of neat.
I feel like Aetherborn would be fine in a matchup in a matchup like this. Yeah, Urborg Justice comes in this. We take out a great pack.
Contamination, not so much.
No, I don't mind keeping one, but I'd rather not have. And your security code is 555. That's the security code.
You want to leave the one contamination in?
Yeah. I like having it.
When they have lingering or Liliana and Deathrite Shaman, I feel like that could go out.
All right. It's just like one of our locks, right? I feel like Gifted Aetherborn is actually quite good in this matchup. That and they've probably recognized that they're basically
Pithing Needle's pretty good.
Yes.
Shut down things.
All your cards belong to me.
What are we taking out? We want to keep Jete. We can take out Probes. Bitter Blossom's pretty good.
I like keeping Probes and Therapies more than I like the Thoughts.
What about this Grafted Warrior? Do we want that card?
Oh, this card's so powerful.
Okay.
Like it makes like one Lingering Souls attack for 4.
Yeah.
Or our Bloodghast attacks for 5. Like most decks can't actually beat that. This card's just great.
One more card. Bloodghast
and Enlightened Tutor, or maybe Lingering Souls is a little too slow. It seems really good against them though.
Let's take out one of the Ether ones. We don't need all 3.
Okay, sure.
I think those are there mostly for like burn matchups.
Yeah.
We'll play first. We get to play first for a change.
Oh man,
so nice that we lost. Let's keep this.
Sure.
Are we therapying
probably
Deathrite?
Yeah.
Have to get?
Yeah, I think so.
Either do that or Delver, but we're not too worried about Delver.
No. We have a basic swamp to play.
Neat.
This still is a land heavy hand.
Pull up the
sorry.
again for me. Okay. Swamp. Therapy.
Swamp.
They only had 3 Deathrites last game, so they have how many in hand this time?
4.
We got Force of Wills. I guess that's a card we can name as well, but I think Deathrite Shaman's better. Force of Will, Tombstalker, Golgari Charm.
Surgical. Yeah, Golgari Charm seems great.
They had Wasteland and Verdant. Oh, and Underground Sea.
Huh, their hand's really good. At like answering us.
Yep.
Doesn't have a ton of pressure, but they'll get the Tombstalker eventually.
Come on, game. Really?
This is such a bug. I'm to the point where like this has to be a bug.
That you name Deathrite off Cabal Therapy.
I've had it happen where I draw the card that they name a million times, and I've had them do it so often that like there's just it's starting to not be.
That's a weird bug.
It's like coincidence to like really? Okay.
So are we running up Bitter Blossom into their Golgari Charm here?
Yeah. We don't really have an option.
Okay.
Yeah, this is not going to be our round.
And we have to get. We don't have any other basics, huh?
No, I want them to kill. I want them to kill Badlands, if anything.
Yeah, they're just gonna kill them.
Delver is a bug. Well, Insectile Aberration's a bug.
It's
Delver has a bug.
It's like an instant. How is it bugged?
It has a little bug in a cage.
Oh, right. Therapy breaks Moto replays?
Yes, it does break Mono replays. It actually is like It actually breaks my heart because there are a lot of cool games that I like to go back to and like see if they're cool. But like Nixfit has Cabal Therapies, this has Cabal Therapies. We're saying the same thing. Exactly.
Yeah, they get to Charm here and Wasteland.
Yep.
Man.
Well, they're just they're deciding to just get rid of our Cabal Therapy, and then they're gonna Wasteland. That's fine.
Oh, okay. So we get a 1/1. Haha.
Now, how do you win, opponent?
That's kind of weird. All right, so if we were to tutor this turn, we could
Actually,
get
this is pretty powerful.
Hidden Stockpile and put it on top, or Bombardment and put it on top. But it would be, we're going to do that after Charm, right? Or we could get Grafted Warrior, put that on top.
Grafted Warrior would be fine, but it doesn't make it big enough to get past Tombstalker. So, like, I can count on this dying. We don't know if they have a card for Force of Will or not.
Jitte's pretty good too. I kind of like all of those.
Jitte might be good enough.
Yeah, that might be the. We can't play it and equip next turn though.
Yeah. We already have a Grave Pact, which is one of our best cards. But by the time we play Grave Pact, their Force of Will is probably just going to take care of it.
All right, Enlightened Tutor here. Sultai's a good deck, right? Like
yes,
every card is powerful. It's kind of like a modern Jund, where every card you draw does something. Especially when you draw Deathrite Shaman off the top right after we named Deathrite Shaman.
Did you have something to say?
No. Pithing Needle or Jitte? What are you taking?
The Jitte.
Okay.
It's Jitte or Hidden Stockpile in my book. But the Hidden Stockpile is not going to do much against Tombstalker, and they probably will eventually Golgari Charm this.
Let's take a Jitte.
They can just Golgari Charm to wipe our board, though.
Yeah, but then we keep a bit of awesome alive. That's fine.
Okay.
Sure.
Something they could do right now, since we Enlightened Tutor, they could Surgical Extraction, just something
to shuffle,
just to make a shuffle. It wouldn't surprise me if they did, to be honest. If they don't feel like they can deal with a Jitte. Okay.
Dude, Deathrite Shamans.
Well, at least we know exactly what's going on.
Yeah, I like that play of Surgical Extracting right here. No, they already used it. They took it. No, they didn't.
No, they didn't. This is their hand.
Yep. Swing one. Hey, look, altars. You guys should click that and go take a look.
MTG bot.
I had somebody just today actually inquire about some miracles cards.
Okay.
So that'd be kind of cool to do. Another different legacy deck.
So do you have like a legacy deck that you hate so much that if somebody like came to you and was like, "Hey, can you alter these cards?" you would just be like, "No, I can't. I don't want to dirty my hands with this."
I think I'd be like, everybody knows, most everybody knows in chat, I have a certain dislike of Life of the Loam Gamble. But if somebody asked me to alter them, I could make them look really cool, and then maybe I'd like them more.
Oh, okay, all right.
Life of the Loam would be a pretty cool card to alter, I think, because it's some cool art.
Because it's Therese Nielsen, and she's amazing.
Yeah, and I like use the art already. So.
It looks like Tombstalker's going to come down now.
What a jerk move!
Yeah. 5, 6, 7, or 6. Just tapping out for Tombstalker. Seems like a good thing for our opponent. Now these only have one thing that can drain us.
Yeah, I think we're in an okay spot.
I thought too.
I think we're going to save up counters on Jitte, right? We're going to equip and block. Is that correct? Doesn't matter, we're not attacking.
I mean, I could equip, attack, Like they block, right? We get a couple counters, and then I could equip to block. It's not the worst idea.
Yeah. Yep, I like that. I'd equip an attack and then equip again. Yeah. Yep. That's nice. We sacrifice one fairy for 2 counters. That's fine. Yep. And fetch lands. Lose some life.
Yeah, we'll have to lose a little bit of life here.
Sure. Let's get some red. Down to our one last land, one last playable land.
Outside of like Phyrexian Tower and the Undiscovered Paradise.
Oh yeah. There's a couple others. Huh? And always land.
Not sure if I don't think we want to pluck down one of these.
Nope.
One of these.
This way we can kill Tombstalker if they attack.
Yeah, if they attack.
Brainstorm.
That's a good one.
That's one thing this deck doesn't have. It has Faithless Looting kind of instead. You get to draw cards and discard them to.
I do love how many times I've been told, Kyre, play with blue cards. And what's funny is I'm not like purposefully not playing blue.
Yeah.
I'm not playing blue because all the weird jank in Legacy is not blue.
Right. Often when you start playing Brainstorm, if you have a Brainstorm, then you're probably going to be playing Force of Will. Yes. And then quickly the deck becomes pretty resolved.
Yes.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's not a lot. I mean, there are some combo decks that play Brainstorm and Force of Will.
Yep.
There's Food Chain. There's the Bomberman list. Both of those are the do it. You want Jink that is blue, right?
MD Hackbert's like, I'm about to send you some lists. Hackbert, send them in a whisper. Yeah, they're gonna get rid of Bitter Blossom. That was, I think, a little long overdue. Yeah. Goddamn breakfast.
No attacks. We get to attack.
Top deck, Grave Pact. Oh, I think we boarded one out, huh? Did we board one out? I think we did.
So. All right, we're attacking here, right? We're doing the same thing.
We can double pump and
they're not blocking Tombstalker here. Let's put some counters on. Okay, thanks.
So we have to risk this, right? Like they could have a fatal push, but I feel like if we don't risk it here, then like
no. So instead, we can just let it deal the damage and die, and then kill Tombstalker with four counters. That's safer.
Then if they kill this, then we're in a lot of trouble too.
You'd pump? You play around a fatal push or some other.
Because if you pump, then you leave with 2 counters on the fair, and then we equip, and then we can like kill a Deathrite and like actually like crawl our way back into this game.
Okay.
This is not the best line. Like I think Bryce has the best line to
Game 2
to be optimal, but I think this is our best chance to win.
Okay, let's do it. We'll risk it. Remove 1 counter.
I mean, I can.
3. Then we use 2 counters to kill it, and
then we have 1 counter left.
1 counter remaining.
They don't have push. Do they still have push main? Maybe not.
Let's go ahead and just use this here. Yep. I mean, we know 2 of their cards in hand, so neat. And equip.
Yep. Do I kill one of these now?
It stops them from being able to hardcast Force of Will.
It does.
I guess. Now kill a Shaman right here?
Yeah, I think we do.
Okay. That's pretty effective. That's what we wanted out of the Jite when we went and got it, right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. They're using a mana? Is that what they're doing?
Doesn't matter to me.
Okay. So our Enlightened Tutor is awkward again because of that surgical extraction. We don't want to get a Bitter Blossom with it.
They brainstormed. I don't think they have surgical anymore.
Oh, okay.
Or they could, but we're still just gonna fire it off.
Yeah. I just don't know that we're getting a Bitter Blossom if that was our choice. So we could get a Hidden Stockpile.
We don't have a way to keep Hidden Stockpile going. I think Bitter Blossom's still our best card. Definitely our best card.
Okay. We're at 9 and they're at 17. Okay, that's fine. We brought in...
Jitte can gain us a bunch of life.
Yeah. We don't have Grave Pact anymore. We have Goblin Bombardment, Grafted War Gear, Contamination, Hidden Stockpile. Yeah, I like Bitter Blossom. That's a decent deck is maybe a reach, but okay. Let's draw and play our Bitter Blossom and have them not counter it. Ready?
And go.
Don't do it. Don't.
Oh, they had it. Yeah. Okay. They had another Force of Will. All right. Yeah, we're definitely in trouble now.
We need a Bloodghast would be fine. A creature would be fine.
Any creature would be good.
Lingering Souls would be fantastic.
Yeah, Lingering Souls would be amazing.
Faithless Looting, right? We just fire it off. There we go.
So they will get to exile it though.
Okay.
They're surgicaling now?
Thinking that we had more Bitter Blossoms that we potentially just drew.
Maybe.
We didn't. We don't have any more.
Nope.
Just 2.
I mean, they'll be able to exile this, but I mean, this gets Jitte going. Yeah, this is it was one of our best draws, right?
We just needed a creature that can attack. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine.
And they took 2 life for it. Fantastic. I don't know why they didn't pay.
Yeah, that surgical could have been used better elsewhere.
I agree.
Yep, Master. Eats our Lingering Souls. They've got 1 card in hand.
2 cards.
2 cards. They had 1 card.
They did have 1.
Now they've got 2.
All factual.
Delver. That's fine. Neat.
Probably kill the Deathray first.
We don't know what they have.
No idea.
Yeah, let's just equip it and kill stuff. Yeah, let's kill the Deathray and equip the others. Okay.
Oh, and leave back as a blocker.
Yeah. You'd kill the Delver first because it's more potential damage. Now
I mean, I guess we do just gain 2 life, and I don't know. I want this off the board. Like if we have to,
let's kill the Delver now.
Okay, all right. I follow your.
If we had a blocker with potential for counters, then I would have been fine with that. But. Deatherite Shaman's going to run out of gas right about the time we're dead. That's,
yep.
That's
usually how it works.
Nope. In fact, I think they have more gas than our life.
Mm-hmm.
We'll start gaining life, which is and then they'll run out of gas. Okay. Yep. We're down to 5.
You got us.
Yeah. Wasteland? Neat.
Sure. This is our last red source, FYI.
Oh, we only have
Oh no, we have Undiscovered Paradise.
Badlands, and Plateau.
Yeah. Undiscovered Paradise is our last. That's
well done. We just therapied their Hymn without paying any mana. That was neat. I'm impressed.
Yep, I think we're quite ahead in this game.
No, you don't want to attack them. Now we got to speed up just a little bit. Okay. We weren't going to therapy them.
This has nothing.
Nothing. Yeah. Just keep it in hand. It can trigger revolt later. And remove 2 counters. Okay. Who would have thought this is how this game was going to play out? They've got 3 lands and nothing, and we have 3 lands and... Yep, that's dead. Let's kill that. There's no reason to wait. Yeah.
So you guys think that this was the right play? Or actually, no. Do we have? Oh no, we have a bayou, don't we?
Yeah, we have 1 fetchable land yet. But
no, that matters.
For gaining life. Oh, we just gained life off the
Jitte, sure, but why not have both?
I think we use the Desert Shaman to hit them. So you don't need to fetch.
So are they dead this next turn? I think they are.
Yeah. You got it.
Excellent.
All right.
Man, clutch Jitte. All right.
So we took out a Grave Pact. It's really good if we can get it on board. We just haven't gotten it on board yet.
They should ban Jitte from Modern. This is Modern, right?
We are playing with several Modern cards.
Standard.
Other than Deathrite Shaman, Cabal Therapy, Cataxian Probe, Enlightened Tutor, and Phyrexian Tower, Undiscovered Paradise, and just a few cards.
What do we think about the bridge? I mean, I guess the bridge kind of makes Jitte worse, but
I like the second Grave Pact more, I think.
You do like it? It's just a lot of mana.
Yeah.
If it gets,
we kind of brought in the
this is a card that I feel like is always a good draw, but it's never a good it's like never good in your opener. As we've seen, like the times that it's been in our opener, it's been pretty bad. I think Gifted Aetherborn would have looked great in that game, so I think.
Okay, we'll keep it.
You think Needle is still correct? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I think we're good. Yep. Like the only thing is we're playing Death Rights too.
Yeah. But sometimes when they've got
they are a much better Death Right deck.
We can just use the Death Right for now. We've got 1 land and Faithless Looting.
Well, we have Wasteland. Like, yeah, it doesn't help us cast stockpiles. I think this hand looks pretty good because we're on the draw. We have a Faithless Looting.
We'll keep it.
We'll keep. This is a risk.
We don't play decks like this without keeping these mediocre hands.
Yeah, what Bryce said. Well, now I just want to turn 1 this. They can't daze or anything, so maybe I just want to Needle first.
Okay.
Should I just do it off the Wasteland? That way we're not losing our red source. What do we think here?
Okay. Yeah.
Is that weird?
Nope, that's fine. If they Wasteland or Wasteland, that's fine.
Okay, so that land's playing around Wasteland, but like if we draw another land, then we could probably play Hidden Stockpile next turn. If we play and go get we could get our basic. No.
We want the red, right?
Yeah, we need the red.
Let's just Wasteland Needle. That stops them from turn 3 and put something.
Alright, we're shutting off our own Death Rights here. Good thing we have Faithless Looting to get rid of them.
Yeah. Yep. They really, really want a turn 1 Death Right. It's a little luxury for us.
Yeah.
Okay. Take one of our cards, please.
Probably need to take Faithless Looting. It's either that or Hidden Stockpile. We're gonna find land eventually. Yeah. Now I feel okay about this Wasteland just chilling. They don't have another land unless they're holding back on it. Ooh, that Pithing Needle looks so good.
We're gonna play Wasteland here, right? We're gonna use Wasteland. We're gonna just
probably
Therapy. Our Wasteland's not doing anything for us.
It gets us closer to Faithless Looting, but I don't think that's better.
And yeah, run out of Therapy. But just a basic swamp, I think, right?
Kind of want to get a Marsh Flats, but yeah, I think we can just get our basic.
You mean a scrubland? Yeah, right. Let's get a basic swamp. Check your whispers.
I will. I'm gonna finish this match. We're gonna get there, promise.
All right.
So
we're naming.
I mean, we're naming Force of Will, right? This is the only card that they can actually cast from this point, or do we need to name like Delver?
Delver's a little scarier than Force of Will.
Okay, let's name Delver.
Yeah.
Okay, we hit double Brainstorm. If they don't draw a land this next turn, we are
therapies.
Oh, they can.
They should do that.
They should. They should absolutely surgical therapies. It protects all their brainstorms. They have like a really good reason to do so. Oh, that'd be so bad. Oh, go to our main phase.
Oh, do it. Cast
No,
it.
no, no, no.
Oh, they stopped. Okay. Okay.
Jeez.
just giving us just enough time to think that we had a chance. That makes sense. If we draw another one. No, they got us. All right. They take therapies. They get extracted. They take a look at the deck. We get a redraw. They've got Brainstorm, Abrupt Decay, and a Force. Is that what? Yeah. They won them all. There it seems. He waited.
I think it was definitely the right play. Like, there's no question about it in my mind. They didn't find their land though. So we do need to keep in mind, once they find a land, Brainstorm can really get them out of this mess.
Yeah.
So they drew a Tombstalker. They're pretty far off that.
There we go.
There we go. And it's a fetch land. This is perfect. This gets us going.
And 2 hidden stockpiles is even better than 1.
Yeah, because then we can start looping them. No, they do have an Abrupt Decay at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe.
A few turns away.
Delver decks don't play with a ton of land.
Yeah. This is why shutting down that Shaman was so important.
So I'd like to find one more land here. I think that's... Should we have grabbed Plateau? Maybe. Double black is kind of important in this deck, but yes, you might be right. Double black, or having red. Okay, perfect. This is like exactly what we want, right?
Yeah. This way we don't have to sacrifice.
Yeah, let's swing.
And go ahead and just run out the other stockpile and fetch now.
Yeah, we gotta fetch now.
Something with red.
Yeah, let's grab the Plateau now then. That way we can kind of cover all bases.
Yep.
I guess it would have been fine grabbing a Badlands as well, but now both of these trigger.
As long as they never get a land, we're gonna win this game.
Yes. In fact, even if they find a land like next turn, yeah, this is so bad for them. Okay, so we don't need this, so we get to
loot. Go ahead and attack. They're gonna block 1.
You're right.
You know, we can scry if we wanted to, but 5th is looting's better.
See, blocking is so bad for them.
Yeah.
Like, I understand that they want to save damage, but that just triggered our revolt.
Yeah. It just nets us more guys.
Loving the Aetherborn,
yeah,
but
looting,
I also like the Faithless
Looting.
Looting.
We can recast the looting from the graveyard. Let's keep the Aetherborn.
Yeah, good point.
Yep. We get 2 more dudes.
Oh man, we're gonna be 2-0. This is awesome.
Whoa, getting a little ahead. We're counting chickens.
Hold on, sorry.
No eggs have basketed.
You're right.
Our
no
hatching.
baskets. We're hatching.
We need to unhatch the eggs from
Eggs.
the chickens. Why is it in the deck? It's in the sideboard.
It's in the sideboard.
I think it's mostly there for a burn matchup. And some decks really struggle with
Oh, we
a
need to
2-3.
update our current record. We didn't even update last round.
2-0, guys.
Yes. All right. MD Hackbert. Jeez. Settle.
What, for whispers?
Yeah.
Whisper. There's a lot of whispers.
Cephalid Breakfast. That is the deck that we have been sent. Mr. Hackbert has sent us this fine list here.
Oh, it plays Kiki Jiki. Can't be good. Can't be wrong. What enchantment were those? That was hidden stockpile, but you couldn't see it because it was hidden.
Hidden stockpile.
Yep.
Yes.
It's a standard card right now. It's from
Aether Revolt. I think it was Aether Revolt.
Kaladesh block somewhere.
Yeah. It's quite powerful. It can kind of give the same effect as Bitter Blossom, except you kind of have to do some things to make it happen. But this deck does it so easily that it's actually one of the best cards in the deck.
Can you put up our list? So if you're on a desktop, there's a little thing right over our faces that you can click on, but we can show it to you real quick too.
Okay.
Or there's the link for it. There you go.
You're watching from your phone. All right. Well, here, let's view the deck for a moment.
That's how you do that.
We've got some more people here in our chat. Let's review it real quick. So this deck is called Zombardment. It is a Goblin Bombardment deck. I guess it used to use like Carrion Feeder or whatever.
Zombie
That's
things.
what we were told. That's where it got that. Yeah, so we have a couple of key points to this deck, right? Like we want to get Bitter Blossom or Hidden Stockpile into play to get a token engine running. Once we have a token engine running, our win cons are usually going to be just like a Contamination Lock, or we're going to get Grave Pact and just, use Hidden Stockpile, Sacrifice Effect, make sure that they can never have anything. Bloodghast is also amazing at doing this. So we want to have Sacrifice Effects. We want to have ways to find the different enchantments we need. So we have So we have 2 Enlightened Tutor. These get Bitter Blossom, Hidden Stockpile, Goblin Bombardment, Jitte. We also can get Grafted War Gear, Contamination, and Grave Pact. This is quite a few. This is quite a few enchantments that we can grab. So we have Faithless Looting to kind of like filter our draws. There's not a ton of red in this deck, but Faithless Looting keeps this deck running pretty well. We do have some Disruption. Deathrite, since this deck is so mana hungry, Deathrite is actually quite good in it. It's probably one of those cards that doesn't. It's like probably the only card that doesn't really synergize with this deck at all, other than it keeps our curve a lot stronger, and not only that, but it can drain them damage. And it's also a creature that I can, equip a Jitte or a Grafted War Gear on. As it turns out, you put Grafted War Gear on anything, and it just kills things. It's just powerful. Like a Lingering Souls, next thing you know, you have a 4/3 flyer, and so they have to deal with the 4/3 flyer, right? And then they deal with the 4/3 flyer, and then you equip it to another one for 0. And then you just constantly have this creature that's super good. Bloodghast becomes a 5/4 with Grafted War Gear on it, and this can reoccur every turn if you have something like Undiscovered Paradise.
Spirit Bardment. Survardment.
We do have a lot of spirits.
Hidden Bardment.
Bloodghast is a spirit, and so is Lingering Souls. We also have some fairies though, and servos. Just saying.
Strange fetish. Isn't like the word fetish kind of, no matter what, it's strange?
Yeah.
Like if you have a fetish with like tables, you're probably kind of strange.
I have a strange obsession with enchantments. It's funny. I've never cared for enchantments.
This is
in particular.
Nyx Bardment.
Nyx Bardment. Nyx Bardment.
All right. Let's go match 3 here.
This isn't even my list. Jeez. All right, yeah.
The enchantment brain. But some fetishes are more. That's true, I guess. Yeah, some fetishes aren't weird, right?
Enchantment bros.
There's a table in front of me, all right? It's the first thing that came to mind.
Listen, all right. I just like decks that dirtle. This deck is very much on that.
Bitter bombing. Yeah, it changes. The name of the deck
Bitter
depends
bombing.
on which cards we actually have out.
Bitter bombing.
If we win with Hidden Stockpile and Bitter Blossom, it's Hidden Blossom.
Soul bombs.
Lingering Bardments.
No, MD Hackbert, we will not go into that fetish. You're correct.
Thanks for the update. Okay, we're getting a little ahead of ourselves.
Enchantress is something that has been on our to-do list, but we don't have a ton of stuff.
That's too much enchantment.
Way too much enchantments.
Yeah, we like.
I like it. I like enchantments that are build-arounds, not cards that.
Let's keep this.
You like this one?
I think so.
I think so too. Yeah, that sounds good.
We kind of want, yeah.
We get a lead on Thoughtseize and just makes our Cabal Therapies insanely good.
Yeah, we want something to trigger the stockpile in a little while, but for now this is great.
We only need to trigger it, like it can start triggering itself in scrying. Well, we'll see. Once we get one Grafted War Gear,
basic island. Somebody just sent us a chat message.
What?
Oh, even better. Gitaxian Probe. Oh, we just said have fun. Neat. Let's Gitaxian Probe.
Yeah.
This feels good. If you haven't done this in Legacy, getting to get Probe and
Double
then,
counterbalance. There we go.
and then
there
therapy
we go.
feels really good.
Source of Plowshares doesn't do anything. Council's Judgment is very good, but we're gonna be able to hit that pretty darn soon. So
Judgment Plowshares. So this is the one card that doesn't actually Magic Online doesn't actually keep it revealed for you.
I want to grab a basic swamp here. Or no, they're on miracles, right?
They're not playing Wasteland.
So I just need a black source. Probably black white.
A swamp is fine.
I don't know.
But yeah.
Yeah, we can just grab a black white land.
Bum bum. Ripping apart people's hands with a targeted Hymn to Turok feels really good. Now make sure you name the invocation counterbalance, since that's what they're playing.
Is that one?
I guess so. Must be. Let's try it.
There's not any other options.
Oh, whew. Probe isn't the one card. Well, Probe is the one card I've actually played with online. MD Hackbird. Come on. It's silly that it revealed the cards to us. We looked at them, and they didn't actually get revealed. That's silly.
Alright, so they're going to play their Delta, and then probably just going to play a land here in Therapy out there. Or do you want do we Thoughtseize? No.
We can do both. We can take Judgment and Swords here if we want to.
I don't care about Swords.
We're just getting rid of the Council's Judgment.
Yeah, we just want to get rid of Council's Judgment to save our enchantments.
Did they just draw that Delta?
No. I exited that off.
So Thoughtseize first, and then we can Therapy if we want to.
We can't.
Oh, we can't. So we're just taking Council's Judgment with Therapy then. Les, you said something about something against Big Eldrazi.
They found an Arid Mesa. Definitely not powerful.
Council Judgment goes away.
And now we're kind of free to do what we need to. We do need a way to trigger Revolt. We need that sooner than later.
I just think it's silly that Magic Online is a client. Here, it's built for 1v1, right? And they've got a build zone, but people have resorted to using snipping in order to... Like, it should be a function of the client, I think, to keep track of things that you've seen.
So we still need some things to happen to really get going, but there we go. Okay,
that's gonna get going. Let's play in stockpile number 2.
It won't get us going till next turn, but this will keep us going for a while.
Wow.
Terminus, sure. Let's take Terminus.
This is great. Let's play this other stockpile and get some servos.
Was this hand good?
This is neat. We picked apart their hand, no counterbalances or Council's Judgments, and we get some servos.
Yeah, so we're gonna get a triple activation here. I kind of want to just. All right, let's just do this.
There's no reason not to play all 3 stockpiles, right?
Yes, I can't think of a reason.
And they can Swords this if they want to. Yep.
Yeah, I don't care if they Swords us.
Go ahead. Warrior next turn. Winning. Sure. That way they can't Swords in response to the Warrior. That's fine. There again, our Deathrat Shaman is just convenient. It's not critical like some decks.
So now that we have multiple hidden stockpiles, I can start even though this is triggering them every turn, I can start scrying like crazy. Even if they Terminus, I can just keep these going forever. And once we find another land for Grave Pact, I'd want it to be a fetch land. Yeah, okay, they just found a Terminus, sure.
That's like a weird little fog.
I honestly don't care. They're completely empty-handed. Yeah, let's just...
No.
I want to see if I can find a fetch.
Oh, okay.
If I can find a fetch, then I can put us on 4 for Grave Pact.
Sure. 2 life to draw a card.
Yeah. There we go.
Found a fetch. Yeah, doing it now. Get some stuff. But the scries! Doesn't matter.
Nope.
Bayou gets a screen. Go for some. Whatever. Neat. Yeah, we were tapped out. That's why we didn't scry.
Yes.
Yep, it's a 1 mana. Go ahead and highlight that stockpile.
This?
Yeah.
Yeah. 1 mana, sacrifice a creature, scry 1. Definitely a unique card.
It's hard to find the card in the Hackberg when you're looking for them. They're really hard to find.
So this is going to be a council's judgment. Do not care. We're okay. Vote for the one you want. You know, like at this point it doesn't matter. Earlier in the game, we really wanted to have 2.
What are they naming? Wargear or
Wargear?
Is that what they named?
Yep. Vote 1 on Wargear. It says right here. Vote
weird.
One vote.
You have to find it. Holy cow, that's silly.
Yeah, it's kind of ridiculous. I agree with their choice.
Yeah. Paradise Pact. Oh, yeah.
It doesn't really matter, right?
Yeah. Yep. This way they have to block, I guess. No.
No, they don't want to block. Because then we don't revolt. Because we don't, right?
Yeah,
we don't revolt this turn.
Right.
But we revolt every single turn for the rest of the game.
Yeah, I might have it in the chat log. Yeah. It's just silly it doesn't put it on the card. I'm looking at Council's Judgment card. Okay. I think we're okay.
I actually think we're okay.
We're just fine. We're just fine. They've got 5 dudes. We're fine.
Yeah, they're gonna get in 2 damage.
Oh, we should have flashback therapy to revolt. We would have 3 more guys right there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Whoops. Missed it. We're still fine. All right, we're gonna start sacrificing some creatures now, right?
No, we attack with everything.
Why?
Because if they block, then they
lose a guy for each thing. But
yeah, and then we don't have to pay a bunch of mana.
Okay. Okay. Just attack all out. Yep. We gotta figure out what I just figured out. If I block, I lose my guy. If I don't block, I have lethal.
So they get to hit us for 4 because we're gonna sacrifice 4. You know, one for each of our mana.
Yeah, but then we're gonna get 3 more.
Right, and then we'll still have 2. Like they get hit us for 4, and that's it.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll just sacrifice all 3 of these.
Scry some cards. And yield to that. Pluto Delta, we don't want that. I don't think. They don't get to hit us at all?
No, they do. We only have 4 mana.
Yeah.
We only have 4 mana.
Alright, sacrifice a creature. Oh. Looting,
I like
can keep that? Okay. Oh, we have there. So, yeah. We can therapy this one.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. 3 manas. Great. Yep. Almost didn't get there.
Yeah. Good call, guys. Yeah.
Game's ended.
Okay.
Nicely done. Way to go, chat.
Excellent. I mean, even if they had attacked for 4, it doesn't matter, right?
All right. Contamination is pretty sweet.
Yeah, Contamination looks amazing in this matchup.
That's why it's here. They've got counterbalances.
Yeah. I don't know if that means wear tears. We can bring in the Seal of Cleansing. But I kind of want to bring in this Duress and this Thoughtseize.
Bridge for Angels.
I don't think so.
Contamination is stronger than Bridge. It's fine. We could bring in Bridge. I don't know what we're cutting out. Grave Pack's not as good here, right? I mean, it was great right then.
Yeah, it was really good there. But having 1 plus the 2 Enlightened Tutors, I'm fine with.
Do we want both Jitte and Wargear? Jitte isn't as strong here.
No, we don't need Jitte. Really I like having Wargear. This ends the game very quickly. Makes everything a threat, which like against control, every creature being a threat is terrifying. Let's keep the Wargear. I mean, they had to name the Wargear with 3 hidden stockpile on the board, right?
Yeah.
We can cut down like on a probe and.
Do we want 3 Thoughtseizes address and
4
full 4?
Don't we want to just like wreck their opener again? Maybe okay. Maybe not on the. I don't know. Maybe not on the play. Just do that.
Okay.
Let's try it.
I'm not super clear on how to sideboard this deck.
Yeah, me either.
It kind of feels like whatever we're taking out, we didn't actually make the deck better. It was fine. Could trim Therapy because it's a bad top deck. Except it was really nice having a Therapy.
Yeah, maybe.
Suck up.
Hey, look, there's nothing wrong with this hand.
Lands and some 1-drops and a Souls. This is 4-color. What do you call this deck? If you in their normal nomenclature.
It doesn't really have green though. Like green is just for Deathrite Shaman. It's a Mardu aristocrat kind of list, right? Like sacrifice my creatures type deal.
That's bad. Let's not call it that.
Let's not.
We're gonna have Thoughtseize here or Deathrite Shaman here?
Probably. I honestly don't know.
I think we Thoughtseize.
You think we Thoughtseize? Just grab the Bayou, and this can be a Marsh Flats or
sure. Mardu Revolt. Sounds horrible. I like Zombardment, and there's not even any zombies in it.
I like Zombardment.
I like our other
Mardu Revolt. Yeah, that honestly, Riley, that probably is what they would call it.
Blood Moon.
Can we beat Blood Moon?
No.
Their hand is very powerful.
Well, we're gonna have a Deathrite. We can go get a basic Swamp. They can't play Blood Moon until they get a red. That's
true. I think Search for Azcant is probably the most terrifying card in this hand.
If we don't take Counterspell, they're countering our Deathrite, though.
I think we have to be okay with that.
But then Blood Moon's really good against us since we don't have a Deathrite. This is rough. I want to take every one of those cards.
Bloodstained Mire can grab a basic Swamp this next turn.
Yeah. But that still shuts us off white entirely.
Monastery Mentor is terrifying.
Pull up this snip again for me. And we can't play Hidden Stockpile.
Search can get their entire hand.
Okay, yeah, they're gonna play Search. So they're gonna play Search if we don't take it. So then counterspells. So that doesn't help me. Search. Grab the land. Grab the land. That's better.
I've made my decision.
Decision made.
I don't know if that's the best choice. Honestly, their whole hand is so powerful.
Now we can't find it.
You're right. We can't find it.
Watch them go like
that is unfortunate.
Fetch land right here. All right. So they have open counterspell. What do we want to have countered more? Faithless Looting or Deathrite Shaman?
Let's just cast the Faithless Looting first.
Yeah, let's do that.
Oh, there's our Swamp.
Faithless Looting. We're gonna let that get countered. Ooh, into a Swamp.
We did.
Faithless Looting, you're right on time.
And that way we can discard this. Ooh, hello.
Contamination versus Blood Moon. Fight. If we can get down Lingering Souls and then Contamination, I think we're in an okay spot.
Lingering Souls, Contamination, and then go find Glitter Blossom.
Yeah.
We need white. So like we kind of need to fade. Okay, so what are we getting rid of?
We're getting rid of a tutor.
Lingering Souls and a tutor?
I think so. Yeah, and then next turn we can play Lingering Souls, Enlightened Tutor.
Just a timestamp thing?
No.
No, they can't cast Blood Moon when Contamination's on the board.
If they had a Blood Moon out, they would all tap for black.
Yeah.
It's not a timestamp thing.
Yeah. There's still a mountain.
Yeah.
But when it taps for mana, it taps for black instead.
Alright, I'm pretty sure Souls Tutor. I think we want the mana. Let them counterspell this. Go for it. Neat. It doesn't matter if they play it first. Yep. There are 2 different types of effects. Important.
Yep, they're gonna look for land. So they don't have land now. Let's see if yeah, contamination wins. You're absolutely right. But we need this to resolve, and we need Bitter Blossom to resolve to get this going. This next turn though, we get to flashback Lingering Souls and Tutor, which is great. So they'll draw their card. Gataxian Probe. We get to see their card.
Sure. Let's see what they got.
Yeah.
We can draw Therapy.
So they did find a Flooded Strand. This allows them to Blood Moon. I kind of don't want to show them our basic Swamp yet. I'd like that to be a surprise. But they will have Mentor. Man, I wish we can get Contamination done this turn.
All right.
I kind of hope they Blood Moon us. I'm gonna bait them to Blood Moon. That's an unfortunate draw.
Not if they Blood Moon and we play Contamination, then we can play Graveback.
Oh, that is true. That is true.
All right, we're flashing back Souls,
you're
leaving it
right.
wide open for Enlightened Tutor.
The fact, hopefully, I'm baiting Blood Moon here.
Could have done it on upkeep to draw the Blossom. This is okay. I guess that helps us against some kind of magic. I think this is fine.
Oh, we could have played Blossom this turn.
Yeah.
Instead of Lingering Souls. Yeah, Riley, that might have been correct.
I think this is just fine. They didn't get red.
They're playing Mentor.
Okay.
You think we can keep up with Mentor?
If you get a Bitter Blossom, we're fine. We go Bitter Blossom next turn and then Contamination the next turn. They can't play anything for us again.
And then, yeah, then they can't play anything, and then we sacrifice a creature every turn to Contamination, and then...
Yeah, it'll work.
Okay.
I mean, we don't have a choice. This is the line we get to do. Yeah, it would have been nice if they played Blood Moon, but that's okay. So we're just doing...
Playing Contamination?
We're doing Contamination first? Yeah.
We can, right?
Yep. No. Contamination.
Contamination works. Contamination works.
Captain QC's on board. They're, quote, fine. Yeah, let's Contamination first. Keep them from going mentor crazy. Yeah. I was thinking Bitter Blossom first, but this is fine.
No, we get to stack the trigger with Bitter Blossom the turn it comes into play. So what do we need to fade here? Just a Force of Will?
Sure. Yeah, Forces there on the out. That's for black. Nice try. Tags for 2. Yep. We're going to sack one of these spirits. And do we want to play Grave Pack first, or do we want to play Bitter Blossom first?
Bitter Blossom first, 100%.
Because we know it's if they drew a Force of Will, it's the only thing, right?
This is what we have to get into play.
So they're having one less card. Okay. Swing. Yeah, that Mentor is a bear. It's beautiful. It's beautiful.
We do need to kill them before we lose to Bitter Blossom, which I think we'll do.
Yeah, I think so.
I think we'll get there.
Yep. Contamination goes on the bottom of the stack. This way we can sacrifice the Fairy Rogue and still attack. Play Grave Pack. Grave Pack sticks. That's a good game. Well, and at any point we could choose to just not pay the upkeep on Contamination if that's like really...
Yeah, I don't think we ever want to do that though.
If we're looking in like a totally losing situation, then that would work. He sent us a message.
Just the squinty face, like,
That's a thing. Contamination Bitter Blossom Grey Pact. Go.
Okay, we do. This is actually like a somewhat closer clock than I think I originally saw. So we go down to 7. We go down to 6 and get a fairy.
Because we only have the one. So we need to draw something. We need a War Gear or a Bloodghast.
War Gear or a Bloodghast.
Deathrite Shaman. We need a way to not die. Yeah. Well, their mentor's dying right here.
Yes, their mentor's dead.
Grouse disc. That's not it. We can't flashback Faithless Looting, so we're just attacking. We're just hoping it works. We're not ever losing contamination. Not when they've got Jace and Blood Moon and everything.
Yeah, Bitter Blossom is killing this.
If we had Blossom in play instead of Souls, we would have had Pack down a turn earlier. We don't want that.
We might actually lose this game to our own contamination. Or Bitter Blossom, I mean.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the 6 points of damage that we took from the Mentor was rough. You're right.
Grafted War Gear would change this clock, though. But they might have a Force of Will by now.
There's not much else we can do either. Bloodghast, Grafted War Gear, Jitte would be fine.
Jitte, oh, we boarded out Jitte, didn't we? I think we did.
Yeah.
Oh, Jitte would have been our best draw.
Let Contamination die? Yeah, we have to now, right? So that we can start doing other stuff.
Here pretty soon, yeah.
Yeah, we just get a little bit more clock, but I don't think it's correct. I think we leave it up. If we just never draw. Now we can let it die. Now we have to let it die.
From here?
I think so. I mean, they've got a fully stocked hand, but we get to play stockpile.
Yeah, I don't think we win this game.
And we can flashback Faithless Looting if we let it die. Can't do all those things. Blossom wouldn't have been a problem. We have no outs. Bloodghast. I think we still Wargear would be fine. All right, are we letting it go so that we can play these stockpiles and do something?
I think we have to.
Yeah. No. Oh! now they can stop our War Gear. Of course. That still wouldn't have been enough, though, would it? That would have only been 8 points of damage over the next 2 turns.
And maybe we should have just played to our out. Because this is like for sure getting countered now.
I'm just going to force it with this one. Close. Oh, yeah, it's not like they have a Sword Supply Shares, right? They don't have that card. Or Fatal Push. Oh. Okay. Really? Want to give us 4 life?
We don't get life points.
No, if they swords it though.
Oh,
yeah,
sure.
Now we get life. Interesting. Pass the turn.
So Goblin Bombardment is now like our only like fantastic draw. They just play Jace and like
Bounce the Spirit.
Yeah. Next turn, if we can loot into Bloodghast, okay. We haven't seen a Bloodghast this game. Oh, that just. Oh no.
That attacks and we block. play a little faster too.
Okay. We still have a game 3,
yeah,
huh?
Yeah. It seemed like we had it there. The Bitter Blossom math. Judgment! Taking out what? Okay.
Name Bitter Blossom. No, they're gonna name Grafted War Gear. Oh, Fairy Rogue. Yeah.
Oh, and then they went.
Duh.
Okay.
Okay.
They got us! Yep. Oh. Takes out gear. No, takes out the blocker.
So if we kept the contamination that last turn and we actually drew Grafted War Gear, I still don't think that we would have won.
They were at 10. That would have only been 8 damage. I think they would have had it.
Yeah, I think that was the correct turn to give it up. Although that does kind of make me want to bring back the Umazal Shite.
Only because that exact.
Turn 1, I like these effects a lot more too.
Yeah. So there's another Thoughtseize we can bring in instead of a Seal of Cleansing.
Sure.
Wear Tear and Seal of Cleansing both take care of the Bitter Blossom if we need to get rid of it. But I think we lose if that happens.
Yeah, that was game 2. We have a game 3 to play. I actually think we played quite well. I mean, like, we just needed, like, I don't know, maybe we were playing to too few outs. Bombardment just would have gotten there. I'm going to trim on, like, a Souls. The 3-drop, right? It's so good with Faithless Looting, though.
Yeah.
Maybe I do just trim on them. Just not have the Thoughtseize. It's fine.
Okay. Sure.
Let's give it a try.
Let's play first. Go deck. No red for looting.
Yeah, we don't have red for looting, but I actually think this hand is very powerful. We get to, like, Cabal Therapy them. You know, like, we could probably name, like, Brainstorm or something like that. And then turn 2, we can play Bloodghast, Cabal Therapy again.
Go for it. Keep it.
Yeah, I think we keep.
It's got action.
They're on a mold.
What are you naming with the therapy?
I think I named Brainstorm.
Okay.
It makes our turn 2 therapy so much more powerful. Okay.
Blood Moon Counterbalance, Flight Ram Plains, Port and Terminus. Oh, we get actually see this time.
So they get a turn 1, Flood is important. And then we probably need to take Blood Moon, don't we?
Sure. Over Counterbalance? Yeah, Blood Moon will kill us this game, right?
Yeah.
Counterbalance.
Well, we have our Swamp. But yes, I think it kills us.
Maybe not.
I don't know.
It's Hidden Stockpile, Lingering Souls, and Light and Tutor. We won't be able to play the Faithless Looting. Well, no, of course we can play Faithless Looting.
We can't play Hidden Stockpile, though.
Do we take Counterbalance or Blood Moon?
I think I take Blood.
Go and play it out. We're doing
I really don't know. They can't cast. We don't know if we can cast either.
Blood Moon gives us the red to loot.
Yeah, but so does a fetch land.
Let's,
I want to be able to cast Lingering Souls and Hidden Stockpile.
Run out Bloodghast. Therapy it. Here. Right? Yeah. And we're taking...
I think I named Blood Moon.
We don't have any answers to Blood Moon, but we can play through a Counterbalance? Okay. Okay. Not sure.
So they found a Snapcaster. And a Volcanic Island.
Okay.
We take Blood Moon. Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
The annoying thing about this is it slows down the game. We go in Lingering Souls or Bloodghast. Which one? We want the Bloodghast to get countered, right? Let's use it as a check. At Bloodghast, and then we can play Faithless Looting. It might not even reveal. We did. Okay. So now we can Faithless Loot and get back our Bloodghasts. Neat.
Okay, so counterspell's on the top of their deck, right?
Yep.
Bad ones, I guess.
Yeah, counterbalance could be really rough, but I think Blood Moon may have ended the game.
Just keep these lands for Bloodghast, I guess.
Do you want?
I guess we could run into a Terminus if I get too ridiculous with Bloodghast.
Yeah. So
you just want to discard
it's
the
okay.
lands.
That's okay. Discard the Bloodghast and
in the tower. We don't need more mana. Okay. I think we can get rid of the tower.
Okay. I mean, I like discarding souls there normally, but
we can cast it.
Yeah.
We don't know how many 3s are in their deck.
Yep.
And I'd like to play around.
Okay, let's take and just run out Lingering Souls. No land.
No, I cannot.
Or Faithless Loot.
No, no land, Lingering Souls.
Yeah. That's the fastest clock, right?
Okay.
And then depending on what this is, if they have like a Brainstorm, then we don't want to play a land, but if they do, then we can use tower to save.
They reveal counterbalance.
Okay, so go ahead and play a land. I think we just clock as fast as we can here. They're not going to Terminus this turn. Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, let's get that. Unless they've got a Brainstorm in hand. No! I failed miserably. Sorry, everybody.
Yeah, that's pretty bad. Shouldn't have played the land.
I didn't think they had a Brainstorm in hand. We saw...
Man, that was the only draw that we didn't know about.
Yeah. Oh, we could have used a fetch land and gotten back the... that would have been better, huh?
Yeah,
if we played fetch land and said no, and
no.
then cracked it after they terminused. All right, Lingering Souls, right?
Yeah, and play Grafted Wargear.
Let's see if they can counterbalance it.
Yep.
Go for it. Yep.
Rather this resolve.
Yep.
It's just gonna get counterbalanced or counterspelled. I mean.
Okay. Do you want to loot here or play Warrior?
Play Wargear. And loot next turn.
I mean, we've shuffled, so looting activates Bloodghasts again, and go for it. Lingering Souls.
We will definitely loot, but Grafted Wargear is so good.
We just need a card to resolve. Yeah, we would have been alright if it wasn't for that. Playing into that Terminus so heavily.
They had to be a Brainstorm though.
Yeah.
That one draw that we didn't know about.
That's nice.
That's a thing.
Loot first. I guess, yeah. What do you have on top? Brainstorm. So just look at. We've got. Really?
I don't have anything.
Okay. All right, we got a 5/3. What do you have?
We have a Snapcaster.
Yeah. And a Brainstorm. And the Sword Splashers would be stupid.
Sword Splashers would be stupid. We didn't really show them a reason to have swords in their deck and game. Like they haven't seen Bloodghast till this game, really.
Yeah. Or sure. I'm kind of surprised. This deck could play more basics than it does. It's not necessary to have all of these.
They did leave up. Okay, yeah, they're gonna Terminus. Sure.
And then we could play around Blood Moon a lot easier. Yep.
Try to Dryad Arbor.
How do you guys have no time in the clock? We played pretty slow through game 1 and 2. We thought we had game 2.
This is a deck that's really just not easy to sequence.
Tower would have been nice. You were right. If we had kept the Phyrexian Tower, we're just going to keep drawing Bloodghasts, apparently.
I'm okay with that.
That's what we want. Very much so.
They've got to be so annoyed by this.
I'm annoyed by their counterbalance.
Another freaking Bloodghast. Counter it. Do it. Yes, tons and tons of triggers.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they're going to... Like, they don't know that we have a land in hand, so we don't care if this gets countered. They reveal Ponder. So this will resolve, we'll equip, we'll pass, you know, the works.
Yeah, we certainly made them answer things, huh?
Yep. Bloodghasts are two great draws. I think I'd rather find unexpectedly options. Sure.
That's nice. It goes how deep? How deep did they put it?
I didn't see.
Okay.
Can't be that deep.
Go ahead and just 6.
Yeah.
If we can get them down below 10 too, Bloodghast has haste, and then suddenly this game gets a lot more simple.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. They maybe stacked it so that it gets countered.
I shouldn't play it, huh?
I don't think so. Because they just pondered.
They can just snapcast. They can snapcast or brainstorm though.
We haven't seen a lot of 3s from them. So
I'm gonna run it.
Yeah, we need to clock.
Yep.
Respond with. No, we can't respond with anything. Never mind.
No.
Terminus number 3 from them. Fun.
That doesn't.
No, that doesn't do it. It's a time walk.
Yeah.
They can't play anything this turn.
Maybe I should just cast it. I don't know.
It's better with like a. I can play that. That sucks.
Reveal Jace.
Okay.
Lol. Alright, looks like we're going to lose this one.
Yeah, Jace is going to change math here a lot.
Yeah.
Since they're above 10 life. Like, if we get a Lingering Souls here, yeah, that works. Yeah. Grave Pact didn't really matter. Just a card to play. Okay.
Yeah, not a lot of good draws from this point.
Lingering Souls, Hidden Stockpile, those would be nice. All the lands, not so much.
Yeah. What do you play? 21 lands? I've seen quite a few. At least we're not losing to our clock, we're actually losing.
We should just shuffle, just because we have a Bloodghast on the bottom. Is that why we should shuffle? I'm not sure if Bloodghast does anything now. It just gets bounced.
Yeah, their hand's so set up now.
Agree on the shuffle? Alright. That's fine.
Yeah, maybe you're right. I can shuffle now.
I think I'd rather see Lingering Souls than a Bloodghast, though. So actually, that means not shuffling. That's pretty fine on.
Lingering Souls would be one of our. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. And then you can trigger Revolt. And start scrying things later. Oh, fun! Yeah, we kind of lost the counterbalance, but it was either lose to counterbalance or lose to Blood Moon.
We would have lost to Blood Moon in this game.
Yeah, but I'm saying I don't think we won a Bloodghast. A Bloodghast just gets bounced, and then we lose.
Yeah, Lingering Souls is the best.
If they were at sub 10 life and Bloodghast had haste,
they have so many cards now, though. Like, there's no way that we're resolving something. All they need to do is just, you know, the next 4 turns, 5 turns.
Yeah. Yep.
Shut us down.
You could play Contamination first as a burn card.
Good. I'm going to lose to Ultimate before that, actually.
Like if you draw Lingering Souls here. Contamination first, or let's see. No,
oh, they clicked us. All right.
You got us. You got us deck with counterbalance.
You know what though? This deck has played surprisingly well.
Mhm.
Like I wasn't expecting this deck to have this much game against decks that are, you know, a high tier, right? Like
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a deck that people would consider taking to a tournament.
And if they hadn't had exactly Blood Moon and counterbalance that early,
That
we could have taken
that
the
brainstorm
counterbalance.
was crucial too.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the terminus. All right, I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick. I'm gonna start round 4 in a
Couple
moment.
minute break here.
Couple minutes.
Perfect.
We'll be right back.
I'm gonna show you guys this deck one more time. Here it is. I'm gonna show you guys other things as well. What else should I show you guys? Most of you guys have seen all of this fun stuff, but I'm going to show it to you. Let's try to put a better picture up. Some of my photos are not great on here. So if you guys haven't seen, I'm going to show off. Here are some altars I've been doing. They're just on Facebook on /felt altars. I've been working with some people actually that are in our chat often. One person with a legacy test deck is having me slowly alter several cards. So I've done Lotus Petal and just did a Tendrils of Agony. There's a pretty nice Ponder. I think that turned out pretty well. Rite of Flame was the very first card, Burning Wish. And then I've started to do some cards for Charbelcher as well. And anyway, if you guys are interested in having some specifically legacy cards altered in a style along with this, what I do is I actually do this all digitally first and send kind of a mock-up, a digital mock-up, and then I try and replicate that in analog means, right? And it's worked out pretty well where I can kind of say, hey, what do you think of this or this? And the client can yay or nay it, or say, oh no, that's not really what is working, or give me a little less or a little bit more. The colors could be a little bit more muted or a little bit more intense or something like that. It's been kind of a fun back and forth process, which I think is different than how most people do altars. Also, this style allows me to do 4 a little bit quicker than 1 each. It's nice because a lot of altarists don't really want to do 4 cards all the exact same because their style it just takes a really long time. It's kind of repetitious. Whereas this, I get to kind of do the same templating and colors and stuff like that. So if you guys are interested, send me a message through here. It's been fun to work with people on stream, and it's fun. You can also just follow, even if you just like the way they look. Give me a follow and on here, and then you'll see as more things pop up. I've got some pretty interesting ones coming up. I've got a Lion's Eye Diamond I'm pretty excited about. It's going to be pretty out there. Each one I'm doing just a little bit more work on, and they're getting pretty intense. One of the ones, just to give you an idea, if you guys haven't seen this one, I was happy with the way this worked out. The story here, Tinderwall for Charbelcher, and I purposely leave the art so that they are more recognizable and more likely to be tournament playable. And I wasn't excited to do this one because the art is pretty awkward, pretty awful, I think. And so I came up with this pattern, found it online. Usually that's what I'm doing. I'm just scouring the internet for a pattern I think works well with the current art, and was able to make it work. So this is all just done by hand, and the client purposely wanted something that had green and red in it. I think this one turned out pretty well. So you're slowly altering Storm. You will keep you in mind. Yeah, even if you just want a piece or two, it doesn't have to be the entire deck. All right. Back
Ready?
out of the way. Let's do more.
All right.
Where did that come from? Where did you ask that, Les? Did you ask that on Facebook, or was that in a?
No.
Do we have goblin bombardments in stock here?
Yeah.
We probably do. You don't need 4 of them for this deck. This is just a 1-of. We found an opponent. Bombardment was in Speed versus Cunning Commander. It was a Friday Night foil and Tempest. So yeah, I'm sure there's plenty of them in stock.
Yeah, we should have them. I actually have everything for this deck.
Les was just asking if we had 4, and I think we do.
4 Goblin Bombardment?
Yeah, I don't.
No, we don't have 4 in this deck.
No, in stock.
Oh, sure.
Sure. It's got Faithless Looting. It's got a Death Shaman. It's got things to do.
Yeah.
We're playing against. It's unfair.
That doesn't make me feel good about this matchup.
What is unfair? I think Emrakul is unfair.
Yeah.
Do you think Emrakul is unfair?
Yes, I do.
If we can land a Grave Pact off of
Show and Tell,
that's kind
and
of
then play Goblin Bombardment. Yeah, we could.
All right, Deathrite Shaman.
Yeah, probably Deathrite.
Yep. MTG Bot says Miracles. That's unfair too. I agree. Leading off of Volcanic Island is kind of weird though. All right.
10 days ago playing Miracles. People play different decks sometimes. Yeah, there you go.
Miracles times 2.
Miracles. This guy plays a lot of Miracles. All right.
Sure, let's see what they got. Jace, Snapcaster, Ponder. That's fine.
Remember that, because we have our snipping tool up on our deck.
Jace, Snapcaster, or Jace, Snap, Ponder. Let's just... let's draw the card we wanted to draw. Perfect!
Jace, Snapcaster, Ponder. We probably take the Snapcaster then.
And then, what, sack the Deathrite for Jace?
I have no objections. I don't know. We're definitely casting this.
I like taking all 3 cards. Ponder, Snapcaster. We're taking Ponder first. Is that right?
Leave him with Jace then? We can only get 2 cards.
Probably loot first to try and hit Bloodcast.
Eh.
Nope.
I like just Snapcaster. If they want to Ponder, that's fine.
Okay. So, Deathrite Shaman here lets us...
We can get a mana.
We can wait a turn to do it. And see if we can, get a Bloodghast or something else before we therapy.
Right.
And then land loot. We need red. Do we have red? Oh, we do. Badlands.
Badlands. Oh yeah, we have the plateau, huh? This is awkward.
Yep. That's all right. Yep. We just need the 1 white, so we can...
Okay. Do we want to take Ponder here? I'm really unsure.
So you would
already have Search.
Faithless Looted first, and then we would have gotten back.
Yeah, if we hit. Which...
We can loot again.
We can loot again. Well, we don't need more red. We can get white off of this. So let's get rid of Plateau. Probably Faithless Looting, honestly.
Okay.
I think this hand's good.
Okay. We can
just attack and then Cabal Therapy Ponder.
Yeah, I think we burn our Deathrite Shaman here, right?
Like
we have a turn to do. Well, no, or do we take Jace?
And just leave them with nothing powerful in their hand. They're two turns off of it.
So we can wait to do it until next turn if we're taking Jace.
If we're taking Jace. If they have like a swords or something, we'd feel pretty bad.
Yeah, Grave Pack's interesting. It depends on which version. We've had to be
like taking Jace. Then we're gonna do it next turn so that we can use Cabal Therapy as a. Oh no, this is gonna revolt anyway. Yeah,
that's alright. We'll do it next turn.
Gets us an activation.
I like taking Jace as well.
They put Search for Escanta. In the graveyard. That's exactly what I mentioned.
Ouch.
Yeah, I should have just done it. Way to go, Kyre.
How about a Lingering Souls? That'd be neat. That's not a lingering soul.
Nope.
Now they get Jace. We get. That's what we get. Ruh-roh. And stockpile and bombardment. We would have been able to do that if they hadn't drawn source.
Well, that was the goal, right? Is to be able to use the mana, cast two things. Like that was just the line that we decided to take.
A little greedy line. Hey, we get a 1/1.
Yep, we do.
What do you have? You just have a Jace.
They know. Oh yeah, they knew what was on top because of Ponder. Okay. See if they can find something that they actually like.
So we're playing against somebody that knows what they're doing with their deck.
Ugh.
And it's good. And we're doing wonky things mediocrely.
Yeah, we have 1/1 servos.
We have one servo.
Yeah, that's a thing we have.
I'm pretty sure you're playing Jace here, right?
Yeah, probably.
Could we have flipped Jace Cantor right there?
Spreading Seas? Sure. That's not a card that was on my radar, but...
Now we're getting punished for fetching bad
well, now we get Jace. Weird.
Yeah, let's attack. Take Jace away. I guess they could counter it.
Okay.
The Cabal Therapy. Okay. Thanks. I don't know why that. Yeah. Spraying Seas is strange anyway, but let's run out Deathright Shaman and Bombardment. Let's play both.
That was a very strange play from our opponent.
Like shutting us off white there does what for them? Stops lingering, so I don't get it. Like, we thought we knew. Everybody said that this opponent plays a lot of. Spraying Seas is kind of weird main deck though, anyway, right?
Yeah, that's that.
Maybe
Manman, exactly. They must have forgot, right? They gotta flip this. They can start finding things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they put Arid Mesa into the graveyard.
Deathright Shaman now becomes a Snapcaster tool. We can't play our Enlightened Tutor, but we do get to just keep either scrying or.
I guess it's white.
Yeah.
We can just play Grave Pact though.
We're just if we play Grave Pact, we're just attacking with Deathright.
Well, we can do all of it. We can play Grave Pact and Enlightened Tutor.
Bring up the tool again. I already forgot what's in our deck. What are we tutoring for? Bitter Blossom?
Bitter Blossom, or we do have a high life total. What are we doing? We're 2-1 with Zombardment, Brian. Jeez.
Yeah, let's fetch, play Grave Pact, and Enlightened Tutor after just main phase kill swords in the graveyard. I'm not too worried about swords.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Yep. Grave Pact's a little unnecessary here, but that's fine. It's fun to get it down. We've had it actually be relevant too, where they've played, hey, I've Terminus or Entreated Angels and had 4 of them, and oh, we already had Grave Pact, so we're fine.
Trying to decide if they want to throw the Flooded
Leave black up for Deathright Shaman? Yeah, see, like, because then if they Snapcast.
No, I like taking the opportunity to actually have a board state that they can't.
Yep. Normally that's correct, but I'm not sure if that matters with this deck.
No, I think we start leaving up next turn. This is the perfect turn to get Grave Pact down. If we're not doing it this turn, then we're not doing it ever.
All right. Pass.
And this way we can hold up Deathright Shaman to either A, sacrifice a servo to scry, or B, Enlightened Tutor. Which, Enlightened Tutor getting another hidden stockpile or a Bitter Blossom in this case is just game breaking. In fact, Bitter Blossom is just where we want to be. Council's Judgment, sure.
Probably take the stockpile.
Probably.
Oh, bombardment. I'm not sure. We only have the one bombardment, so if that's what they name, if that's what they vote. Yep.
Well, I need to decide. Do I want to activate this now?
They're not naming Deathmatch.
Yeah, I guess I could always do it upkeep, huh?
Yeah. Go ahead and let them vote. Let's see what they do. They vote stockpile.
We can just get. Yeah, I think Bitter Blossom's still just fine.
Yep. That was kind of awkward, but I think it worked out fine. Tonight is draft. Is tonight Wednesday? Yeah. Normal draft tonight. Upkeep stop? Oh, we're just going to do it now.
No, I can just do it now. Yeah.
Ooh, there's other cards. I always forget about the artifacts. Do we want Grafted War Gear or Jitte here, or do we just want to? We just want to go.
No, right? we want more tokens. We have Bombardment in play.
Yeah,
Bitter Blossom's where it's at.
A little late, but found it. It
found it.
Okay.
Oh, I can actually set that up. Hold on. That is necessary.
Oh no, it's not.
Is it not?
No, not when normal draft. So wacky Wednesdays, the first Wednesday after a release, they do $7 drafts, which is pretty fantastic. And after you've done that, it feels a little normal to pay full price.
A little.
Contamination does just win.
We don't. Yeah, from once we have Bitter Blossom. Yes.
Yeah. You gotta have the Bitter Blossom first.
Yeah, we have to have an engine card with it.
And run out Bitter Blossom because it's awesome.
Nice.
And they've got a.
It looks like they're gonna counterspell, or I don't know.
What do you got? We've got some fetches.
Sure.
Strange fetches.
We're just gonna activate this Kansas. See if they can find a Force of Will.
Yep.
They probably can. They haven't seen one yet. Would not surprise me if there was one in the top 4 cards. Pretty happy to see them correct with their fetches, though.
Yeah, and burn a Force of Will on Bitter Blossom. That's fine.
I think they Engineered Explosives is the card that they found.
All right. That's going to
probably go on 2.
2.
Kills Spreading Seas, but they probably won't care.
And we just gotta start using Death Ray Shaman to hit for 2.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Explosives on 2. I don't think I sacrificed anything.
Nope.
I just let this go.
Our servers are better infield. Neat. Got a Ponder.
Plus Ponder. Yeah, they can definitely get back into this game.
Yeah.
We're dealing 4 turns, so they only have a couple more turns, but as Kanta's kind of the card that can get them back in, right?
We have some faithless
we have some faithless lootings. We can find some things.
Get them below 10 and suddenly Bloodghast feels really good.
They're below 10 now. See if we can find a couple Bloodghast off of do I want just faithless looting, or do I want to activate this? No, I probably would rather see the card under it. Go 1 card deeper.
See what's in their hand?
Yeah.
Okay.
Brainstorm, Force of Will, Predict.
Okay.
So they opted to not Force of Will.
Might eat Swords to Plowshares, maybe. Alright, now let's leave. Yeah, Death Ray Shaman is pretty important, but if they Snapcaster it, then we can eat it then.
Let's discard, and play my land.
And attack with 4.
Yep.
Neat. And then don't fetch.
Yeah, no fetches. That's a pretty good clock. I think so.
don't want to buy a chains for your mono black budget list?
Man, chains has been like at the top of my to buy list. The only problem is I'm like trying to complete a cube, and there's like a lot of cards on equal value as a chains.
Priorities.
Yeah.
And
But I'm just not playing enough paper anymore.
if you can borrow it when you want to play in a GP or something, then
Travis was good about that. The one GP that I wanted to play it in.
oh, I see. You're saying you would have Death Right Shaman the swords there anyway.
The swords.
Sure. Where is this list from?
I found it in an article a while back. It's on it was on MTG Goldfish, I believe. I'll play that.
We just attack first. Okay.
Let me try to find something. Retreat's good.
It's not gonna win the game, is it?
No.
If they
So
block,
we
they
attack.
lose
Yeah,
their
they
guys.
block, then they lose.
So
their
this is
guys.
that exact instance where this is where Grave Pact kind of matters.
It matters a lot.
If they block, they're gonna lose all their angels, a lot of their angels. Yeah, they get quite a few of them though. 5. Yeah, so this is fine.
Yep.
They have to block with everything.
Yeah, they have to block with
so
everything.
they lose 3. They go down to 2 angels exactly. We get to stockpile, make a guy,
We can just sack the.
and
Alright,
make them lose their other angel. Then they won't be able to attack. This works out fine. A good angle of attack. A good angel of attack. That was an acute joke right there.
Right, so then we play this. We'll see if it gets forced. We know that that's still in their hands somewhere.
I think we still just win. We just get to Death Right Shaman at end of turn.
Well, I can get Bloodgust
We already
now.
have Revolt.
What?
We already have-
Oh yeah, we
we
already
have
have it.
Oh, yeah. Get Bloodgast now and sack it, or just have it out. Doesn't matter. We can leave it. We don't have to do it now. We can do it during
Yeah, we can do it during their turn, can't we?
Yep.
Okay.
If they attack and we want to kill them that way, we can. Sack and scry, and it's neat. We get to do the things, guys.
We do.
Predict. I predict you're gonna lose this game.
I would hope so.
That's the
Yeah, if they crawled back into this one, I'd be like, where did I go wrong?
Yeah, when there's multiple things here, they can't attack. They can't. They die to Death Right.
So now they have to sack the angels. Yeah, they're going to have to.
Yep. Searching for what could you possibly have? Swords to Plowshares?
Force of will, sure.
Try and take a Death Right Shaman? That doesn't work. Yeah, that still is fine.
Okay.
I think everything still works out just fine. Between Bloodgast and Servos, we'll get there. We only need to do 1 point of damage.
Yeah, we'll be scrying as well.
And they'll lose their angels. Or whatever creatures they put out. Yeah, no, it doesn't matter. Did you find a swords? Nope.
Sweet.
That Spreading Seas was a weird play.
Okay, so we decided that Contamination's great in this matchup.
We didn't actually see Counterbalance.
No, we didn't.
Pithing Needle stops a Jace. And one Grave Pact can come out. And Jitte's okay.
I think the fact that we want Bitter Blossom so bad, I don't think it's the worst thing in the world. But yeah, it's not amazing. We lost a game because we didn't have or because it wasn't available to draw. I guess I don't know. I really don't know.
This is tough. Where I don't really like taking out anything. I like the synergy of Souls with looting, and Bloodgast is really good. 4 hidden stockpiles maybe seems excessive, but it's where we want to be. So I guess
I don't hate Wear Tears in this matchup either. Killing Search for Azcanta, maybe they have a Pithing Needle for like a hidden stockpile, or I don't know. That probably doesn't do much, huh?
You'd cut Thoughtseize? Okay.
On the draw?
Sure.
Okay.
Let's cut both of them and bring in a Wear Tear.
Bring
or
a
seal.
Huerta or a seal.
Yeah.
Let's do seal since it actually activates our hidden stockpile. Let's give it a try. Let's give it a try.
We can loot into Bitter Blossom, discarding Bloodghast. Okay. Yeah, Thoughtseize is a good card. It's true. I'm not sure about with this deck though. You don't want to cut the things that make the engine go.
No.
Or the value that you're gaining off of like Bloodghast and Faithless Looting. So
they're super important. Yeah, Bitter Blossom on turn 2 here is like there's probably no better time to try to get that in play.
And when your opponent is miracling away tokens, something like a Jitte is what's going to win you the game.
Yeah.
Thunder.
We can clock fast enough, but yeah, usually we won't. It's pretty much like the only card that really gets us a fast clock is Grafted War Gear, right?
Yeah, we're just looting here, right?
Yeah.
Some nice red blackness. We're gonna get the worst of the fetch land or the dual lands.
Yep. It's so bad.
It's the bad one.
Actually, just terrible.
Not good at all.
Well, I kind of like keeping Phyrexian Tower now that we know that we can just leave it up and get Bloodghast rotating.
Yeah. So it's Seal of Cleansing or looting. Seal hits Searcher's Canta. We're not getting rid of Bitter Blossom. We could get rid of Tutor.
We could get rid of Tutor or looting.
Looting it is.
I think it's looting. I don't think
we're not playing it anytime soon.
Yeah, exactly. We have a hand that we're pretty okay with.
Yeah. We're gonna pitch the big red one, or the little red one. We're gonna pitch the one that's faithless, because faithless is in our chat. Yeah. Yep. Same reasoning.
Yeah, we do. Basic swamp. I'm okay with that. So I don't need to use a fetch right now, so I think I'm just gonna play my basic swamp and try to cast Bitter Blossom.
Okay. No faith.
Draw out that counter spell that's chilling in their hand. Or not. Or they're just gonna or Bitter Blossom just resolves and everything's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, everything's good. I guess Tower no, Tower's fine later.
Here's Brainstorm. I'm sure we'll see a fetch. They're gonna try to stack their hand full of goodies. That's what I would do.
Goodies. Sounds fun.
Yeah.
This is round 4 for us since we started.
Round 4, we're up a game. Oh, we are 2-1. I didn't update that. We are 2-1. We lost to Miracles last round. In a very close match. Very close match.
Yeah, we don't need to put up Bombardment.
Yeah, definitely no reason to get it out, especially since we know that they have EE, right? No reason to run that out. Yeah, Council's Judgment. Okay, that would be a reason. Either of these cards are good for them to Council's Judgment.
Take a Bitter Blossom.
You got it.
Now having the tower feels good, so that we can sack Bloodghast if they swords it or something.
I kind of want to win Night Tutor though.
Tutor. Yeah. Yep. We can go get another. What do we get? Bring that up one more time for me.
Sorry.
There's several choices here. We get an equipment like a War Gear, or we just get another Bitter Blossom, which feels good. That's kind of what the deck wants, right? Against Terminus.
It makes their Snapcasters good if we get another Bitter Blossom. Oh, that's true, man, Mom. you're right. We should have played the Goblin Bombardment.
Why?
It does the same thing as Phyrexian Tower.
Yeah.
Yeah, we could have. Yeah, you're way right. I should have run this out. I think that was bad. Let's Enlighten Tutor.
We were preventing it from being countered.
Yeah, there was. I don't know. This can't get. This plays around Spell Pierce.
Yeah.
On accident.
Flusterstorm. Card that they did not bring in.
So we just grab another Bitter Blossom here?
I think so. I like Bitter Blossom a lot against Terminus. Especially when we've got...
It opens up the Contamination draw as well.
Yep.
Okay. I'm a little worried about EE. But... we're going to brainstorm EOT.
Kind of weird time to brainstorm, but okay. I guess if they can find an answer for that Bitter Blossom.
That's probably what they're looking for. One more mana and they can Snapcast back Council's Judgment. Please God, no Predict.
Now we want...
Let's attack first.
Tower. Or are we playing both Bitter Blossom and Bombardment here if we can?
If we can, yeah.
We haven't actually seen Engineering Explosives from them, have we?
This opponent?
Yeah.
No, we haven't seen it from this opponent, but they're playing red. I would assume it's in their deck.
Like Tower is, we don't have to play Bombardment if we play Tower.
Let's get that.
Yeah, just leave the Tower open. What did you find with your brainstorm? Nothing. Ooh. Maybe Snapcaster. Okay. Jeez. Interesting.
Okay. This is kind of a desperation Jace, isn't it? Because, well, I mean, if this doesn't resolve, then we can't kill the Jace on site. Didn't want to play Bombardment. We didn't need to. I don't know. Maybe we're supposed to.
We got burned by Engineered Explosives by our last Miracles opponent, but so we're kind of playing around it, even though we haven't seen it yet from them. That doesn't mean they didn't cite it in there.
Yeah.
All right, we're attacking Jace, correct?
Yes.
And then we can ping with Bombardment and play a land to bring back Bloodghast.
What's the idea?
Sure. Silly.
I know. Target.
Yes.
Would I like to redirect?
To do one more step. That's what I'd like to do, and then just
play Undiscovered Paradise and just keep the train going. We can Faithless Looting here.
Sure. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, I want it back now.
And now we can sacrifice it whenever we need to. Environment. And loot. Choices, action, things. Yace has hit the table. I like stockpile. Let's get rid of the seal. And yeah, keep the bloodstain.
So we need to remember that Badlands is there. But we have some good we still have some good lands to hit.
We have Bayou Plateau. And that's all. We have one Wasteland in this deck, and we got to play it against that Soul Tide deck.
It just won. It just like won because of Wasteland.
They mutiled their Deathrite Shaman and then took out their one land, and they never drew another.
Okay, disenchant. So
I don't think we ping them here.
You don't think so?
Nope.
Just let this happen.
We leave our creatures, yeah.
Okay.
That's fine.
Terminus. Yep. Shoot.
Now we can't sacrifice a Bloodghast.
That's what I was worried about. But
Whoops. Do it. Whoops.
that's fine. We have hidden stockpile going every turn. We have another faithless looting.
I didn't realize the timing there. I thought that was like main phase to disenchant. Not upkeep.
I think we're still in a pretty good position. Bitter Blossom's just a problem. They have to continuously terminus.
Yeah, them disenchanting the bombardment over the Bitter Blossom.
Yeah.
Always sack the gas. Always? Always. It's always incorrect to do what I just suggested.
Okay. Noted.
Yeah. In stockpile. And a death ritual.
Sure. I think we play this here thing. Or do we loot? I kind of.
No, we put that out.
You think we put this out? Okay.
We already have revolt this turn and play undiscovered. Neat. Yeah. I was looking at the math that was on the board going, the 2 damage is worth more in play already, and that's wrong. Should have sacked. Ah! Where's our Grave Pact?
Yeah, this time I don't know if we can beat the Angels. We are going to find out.
They get a few.
Yep. Alright, so Grave Pact off the top, please. We have a looting to find it.
Yeah, we can scry too. Wait. We already have. We'll get revolt through the bloodstain, right? Do we want that mana? Does it matter?
Are we gonna play the Bloodstain?
Yes. 1, 2, 3.
I'd rather loot it.
1, 2, 3. If we get like a lingering souls, we'll want 6 mana, so we can do. Okay, that's fine. Scry. Kill servo.
No, we don't get it back.
Oh, you don't want to scry to see our top card?
I mean, I can right now. Now is the time I would do it.
Okay, yeah, let's scry. There.
Stockpile, put it on bottom.
Paul, we're doing all right. We are playing some Legacy Bombardment, Zombardment, Hidden Soul Bardment.
Found it.
Wow. And can cast it. Neat.
So this came back to our hand.
Wait. So if you use the Death Ray Shaman for mana, or I guess we'll have the mana either way. We can make them sack 1 angel. And they don't have another Force of Will, correct?
Found it. Hackbrit's like, yeah.
Alright.
That's the one Grave Pact in our deck, and it was that close.
You don't attack here, right?
No.
Okay. Faster.
We still have to fear like a Snapcaster on like the Disenchant or something along those lines.
Things.
Yeah.
But we can make them sack at least 1.
Yeah, we can sack the servo here. We can sack
They
something.
don't want to attack. Can't do it. Ah! No! Ugh.
No, I have to hit what they target.
Oh, yeah. That's okay. No, you can't. We don't have mana to do both.
Oh, you're right.
Suck! Should have played the...
Should have played
So, yeah, that's where the mana mattered when we were...
I definitely didn't
when we
think it
scried
would.
it at the
Alright,
upkeep.
so... Oh, I should have done it in response to the Snapcaster. Shoot. Butcher all the plays. No. Oh, that is so bad.
Yeah, we would have been fine if we had an extra mana. Nah. All right. On to game 3.
Are we dead on board?
I think so. Even if we get Lingering Souls.
Well, we can still block 2, and then... I don't know.
And then... Yeah. This is why we should have scribed end of turn. Never do that again.
Man, that was bad.
Yep. let's go to game 3. I really can't see how we get out of this.
No, I can't either.
If we were able to make 1 billion tokens, we could bombardment or something, but that's gone.
I'm supposed to keep the death right and just like block one every. I don't think we can race that.
If we got Jitte or War Gear, we're still dead. Yeah, let's just concede it. 7 minutes is enough for one more game.
One more card. There's no reason not to.
The seconds. All right, on the play, do we want Thoughtseize in, or do we just leave it like the Thoughtseize Duress, Surgical Extraction? Those aren't cards. Even leaving Tower up, yeah.
I know. Yeah, we missequenced quite a few little things in that game.
Bridge. Seal of Cleansing only hits Sorcerer's Canta.
Okay.
So that can go out, and then we can just bring in a Thoughtseize.
Do we like Duress more than Thoughtseize?
Yeah, Thoughtseizes hits Jace. Duress doesn't.
Duress does.
No, Duress is.
No,
is it non-creature? Okay, yeah, let's do that. The other Grave Pact, I think we only need 1.
Yeah, Justice is an instant.
Yeah, but most of the time we're not going to be playing that.
No, just leave it like this.
Okay. We would like to play first.
Yes, please. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Let's draw another Cabal Therapy off of one of these probes. The Wheels of Justice. But it's Urborg Justice. That happens really quickly. That's what you're missing. In Urborg, you just get dispensed with justice super fast at instant speed.
So much justice.
If it was anybody else's justice, it would be sorcery speed.
Fact. I don't know. I have enough keep stop.
Probe says you've got cards that are better than ours.
Where's the EE?
We don't have any fetch lands we can name with Needle. We can name
EE.
Engineered Explosives. That's not really what we want to do.
We can though.
We can do it later.
Water Swords.
Let's just loot. Or we can probe and then loot. Draw another card. There it is! What are we taking? Ponder.
Probably Ponder.
Engineered Explosives. I didn't actually memorize that list.
Ponder EE. Like, do we just take the Engineered Explosives? I don't know.
That's fine with me.
I think Ponder is like what.
Okay.
Like the reason their hand exists.
They don't have any fetch lands. They don't have any brainstorms. Let's just slow them down a lot.
Yeah.
Counterspell was the other card. Yeah. Yeah, I knew all of those except the counterspell.
Yeah, then we'll get to Faithless Looting.
We'll just discard that probe.
I guess.
We don't need it here.
I'm digging both of those cards. Let's get rid of the Phyrexian Tower. It's like so awkward in our hand.
Okay.
We'll draw into more
and
things.
And then do we needle Engineered Explosives here?
Yeah, I think so.
Before they can counterspell it?
Yeah.
It's kind of awkward because they have ways to destroy the needle. I'd rather put it on Jace or something, but that's right. And this leaves open their counterspell.
Okay, so we have Hidden Stockpile and Contamination, which is a loop, but we need one more Hidden Stockpile to actually like win with it.
All right, now we gotta play fast.
Yeah.
I don't know if we play anything this turn into a counterspell. We can't cast that.
There's no problem.
Do we run out of bombardment and let them counter it?
I don't know. It's not necessary right now.
Okay, go for it. I'm not sure
maybe
if
it's
correct.
bad, but we got to get this out of their hands.
Yep.
At some
We got to
point.
make a decision.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, they're just gonna keep it. Sure.
Go. We want to land.
We want to land.
Yeah, we have a very nice lock in our hand once we get there. That it would counter.
Yeah, and I like the hidden stockpile more at the moment. Or do I?
I like Bitter Blossom over stockpile.
Okay.
Yep. Yep. This way we can Bitter Blossom and Contamination. And I think that's a winning line. And then we just need to get something else out first. Yeah, that's enough right there, isn't it? Bitter Blossom plus Contamination plus Death Ray Shaman.
Yeah.
And we'll be able to Terminus or several other things. What do you have? Disenchant? Whoa!
Keranos. Okay.
That changes the clock quite a bit.
Yeah, actually, our Delio doesn't work anymore.
Contamination doesn't work.
Well, I mean, it'll be good, but we still need another piece.
Yeah.
Okay.
Lingering Souls, Faithless Looting, Therapy, or Death Right. Lingering Souls?
Probably just casting Lingering Souls.
Keranos is pretty sweet.
That it is. This way next turn we can...
Flashback and Death Right.
Yeah. There's a lot of options for next turn.
Yeah, Contamination's alright as well. It's like as long as they're drawing cards, Keranos doesn't do much. It's the 3 damage versus Bitter Blossom that's gonna hurt,
Yes.
right? So we need the clock first. So this is rough. Where Terminus, maybe we just play Contamination now.
Maybe.
Terminus just stops us cold, right?
Now they're gonna hard cast Terminus.
Ouch.
Okay.
I don't know that.
Oh, I should have sacked everything. What am I doing? What am I doing?
That's just 3 damage. Don't worry about it, guys. It's only like the difference of the game. Now.
Chiron autopilot.
Yeah. Like 3 minutes.
I'm trying to go fast. Sorry, guys. And even then, I'm not really going all that fast.
Catacombs is fine.
Just play Death Right.
Or loot.
Good loot. Maybe we do loot.
Yeah. We need another land. We're gonna do the thing that takes the longest here. Whatever. Let's get rid of
There's swords to plowshares, I guess. I don't even know at this point.
just Therapy and Delta is fine. Good. That didn't get me what we wanted. We wanted a Bloodghast.
Yeah, we definitely want to find a Bloodghast here.
Yeah.
Another land.
The clock, the Keranos is a clock as well, though. They're both pretty strong. I think we were in an alright spot. Like if they had played Jace there, I think we would have been fine.
Yeah, I think so.
It's Keranos presenting a really strong thing that we can't deal with. We don't have any exile effects. There's no way for us to get it off the board, so we have to try and race it, and we ran into Terminus that way. If we had played Contamination instead of the Lingering Souls, we wouldn't have been able to ever discard the Lingering Souls.
Yeah.
And so we wouldn't have been able to flash it back. So I think we still had the right line there.
This 3 damage could easily matter that I missed. We need Bloodghast. Not having haste is relevant. Sure. Yep. Okay.
It's something.
Just gonna counterspell it. Oh, they have a sword, so they.
Yeah.
They have swords.
Swing.
So I'm not gonna forget my freaking bombardment.
We gain 4 life if we don't let this happen. If we do let it happen.
Okay. Yeah, 4 life is probably good. Probably better, huh?
Yeah. That's right. It's a creature. We have therapies, but we don't want to use them.
So this puts Deathrite out of range of Keranos, which is relevant. Get another land.
Keep drawing cards.
From this point, like if I found like a hidden stockpile or a bitter blossom, oh, I'd slam it so hard. That's not how you do it.
Goodness, chat. Oh, what do we draw? Looting. Okay, let's loot.
Double Bloodghast. Dang it.
It's a creature.
Intimidation, probably.
We still have a Bitter Blossom, right, in our deck?
Yeah, but this makes whatchamacallit work super well.
You don't want us to shoot our own Deathrite shot? Are you sure? You don't want to do it? Are you sure? I'm confused.
You guys sure about that?
All right, technically they're at 11 right now, based off of our misplay.
Based off of our misplay.
So all we have to do is 11 damage.
Yep, we do 3 damage.
3
to
turn
us.
clock.
You know they have a ton of lands in their hand.
Just 6.
Okay.
Swing! Attack! Get him! Stop playing things, opponent! Oh, come on. We have 1 minute left. They've run out 2 terminus. Terminuses.
Termini.
We can faithlessly loot here.
Good again. I don't know what we want to though. I like both the cards in our hands.
If we get Bloodghast is neat. That's right, it's a little too slow.
Can't really play around Terminus. I think I need to jam this.
Randomly pausing. That was kind of a random pause.
Can I balance? Yep. Oh, I'm supposed to ping. I just F6'd. I should. I don't have a lot of time. That's the problem.
Deck. Now faithless loot. Faithless loot.
Are you sure?
Yeah. If we get a Bloodghast, we just win. I think so. If they counter this, then we can still run out Deathrite Shaman here and then ping it. The mana doesn't matter, it's more the time, so I think we just pass the turn. A lot of actions. Oh, no,
yeah.
They've got a brainstorm. I'm like, they just countered our 3-drop spell with Faithless Looting, now it's a 1-drop spell.
Just wasting time.
Yeah.
Actually matters too.
Yeah, if we played Deathrite Shaman next turn.
Yeah.
Would have been better. Sorry.
Gonna predict, draw some cards.
Yeah, it's awkward when you have to not 6, so that you can potentially.
I know. I've missed out on a lot of damage, and it probably would have mattered by this point.
They'd be at 2 right here.
They'd be at 2. Then I just need to untap.
Let's draw.
Lingering Souls like win the game.
Yeah,
win
they
the game
removed those, so we just need a creature off the top.
They're looking for stuff. They don't have it.
They could get a Terminus and put it on top of the portent.
Really good. Yeah, that could have been the game because they would have to Terminus on our turn.
Yeah. Wow.
1,
Okay. Actions. Okay.
Terminus. Yeah, we should have won.
Yeah, we'd have a death right on top right here. They'd be at 0 life right here, huh? Yeah. How about a Bloodghast off the top?
Oh, this is. Oh, I'm doing it in response to their. Oh, I did it wrong. I need to let them cast it.
No, that's all right. I'll just draw land.
Whatever.
Yep. 1 second. Not enough time. We had it. We just were a little rushed.
Yeah.
I think we had that one. Yeah. Too many actions, not enough time. So we are now 2-2. We should have had that one. Should have been 3-1 right there.
Yeah, I felt a little rushed. Made a lot of mistakes at the very end there. I'm gonna grab another water real quick.
Oh man.
So dumb.
It would have been close. It would have been. I think we had it. We missed 3 damage when he terminused. We had 3 tokens early on, and that 3 damage would have put him at 1. And then there was 1 more damage that we missed, and I think that would have been it. Plus, running out Deathright Shaman there was obviously wrong. So having just a creature to play and get down, but he was playing things out, making us lose time as well. If we didn't miss the 3 damage, we would have had like 8 less seconds. Ah, okay. A little less time because of all those clickings. Sure. It's kind of fun that this deck has some game against miracles, right? Against blue-white control. Bitter Blossom's good against their deck. Keranos was just a really strong play right there. Yeah. Yep. And like flashing back to looting didn't matter at that point. That was just a waste of time as well. I was just thinking of if we found a Bloodghast that had haste, it was a play. And we were in a pretty good spot with Contamination setting it up, so we would have been able to kind of lock them out next turn, and then they played the Keranos. Just a few things went wrong that match.
Yeah, they really didn't draw all that well with the Keranos either. I mean, they hit like 4 lands in a row, and like obviously just didn't have any gas. All right, we ready?
Yeah, let's try one more match.
This deck has looked good. Like we're not like 2-2 and like
winning luckily with,
yeah,
with Cheerios.
We're actually like playing really close games. What's the record now? We are 2-2. I just barely updated that.
Yeah, Contamination does slow the clock a lot. You're right.
Yeah.
But I think that we would have been okay if we had even just 2 damage a turn before that Keranos hit. If they had locked out completely, we would have been okay. I'm surprised this is as decent as it is.
I mean, it grinds well, right? Like Miracles is a deck that's not just gonna like cream us. We have a lot of threats. We have a lot of like issue cards.
Yep. Lingering Souls answers a lot of things. We've had Grave Pack on time a lot of times when we would have just lost.
That was lucky. Yeah, we did have kind of a timely Grave Pack where we like scryed 1. It was like the next card. It was great.
And then they just answered it anyway.
Yeah.
Yep, same with me, Joe. I thought this was going to luckily win a game, and yet here we are. Should be 3-1.
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna play first.
Play first.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh man, could you imagine if we had a Faithless Looting in this hand?
Let's stop season. How about they mull down to 5 and then we top season?
Ooh, I like that better. Let's do that.
We haven't played against Storm yet.
Don't say such things.
If you say it out loud, then it helps. Nope, other one.
I hate you.
We gotta take both Infernal Tutors.
Yeah, we do.
Let's take the Diamond?
No, we take the Brainstorm.
Okay.
Cause
yeah, obviously. Brainstorm. If their name is Dove from Hell, you're playing Nix with it because Dove's cake? Ah, see. I'm gonna ponder. I actually have a pretty sweet hand against this storm.
Yeah, we do.
Opener.
The turn after, we can like play Blood Gas, flashback, hit LED. We're in great shape. Once we do this, they might play their LED out, which would be fine.
We always play against Storm. I swear, every time we play online. Yeah, we're just therapying Tutor here, right? So they can't potentially protect it. The Infernal Tutor. We would have like lost next turn. I think it was practically over. They could tutor for another diamond. Go diamond, tutor, Adnos or whatever. Yeah. Okay. Fast turn. Next turn, if we want, we could take diamond. It's worth it for a bloodfist. It probably is.
Depends on what they play, right? No, this is Taz.
So they can make some goblins. Not too many though.
They did not run out their LED. I wonder if they found a brainstorm. Don't think that changes what we're doing at all.
Yeah, it's too good to just bloodgast. Right? And then yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Neat. Let's take the diamond. The lion's eye diamond. Dark Ritual. Chromox. Get probe. Diamonds are gonna land. Get it back. Neat. They're going, what is my opponent playing? What is this deck?
We're about to get probed, so
They still won't know what we're playing.
I mean, we're 4 color.
They won't know.
We're mono black splashing 3 colors.
All of the enchantments that we're playing. Yeah, they're just saving the probe for Storm.
Yeah, they might have to. There we go.
We're attacking? Right?
When we play this and this.
Okay. Yep. We gotta get clock. This is a 3-turn clock. You like souls better there? I don't think so. Okay. You Burning Wish for Dark Petition that you can cast, that you can't cast. Still be able to add Nas next turn? Is that what they're going to do with their petition? What do we want instead of that?
Hand hate.
Okay. Okay. That's fine. So I think they have to get goblins on board here. Okay. I'm not sure that they get there. I think they run out of. Are they on test or not on Adnos?
More than likely goblins here. We'll see. Spell number 2. Here's the Dark Writ. They can dark petition and
I
get
think
3 back.
Keeping the Lingering Souls may have been correct then.
Okay. Really?
Tokens against tokens.
We have Lingering Souls in the graveyard.
Yeah.
It's like the same thing.
Okay. Blue pack's pretty neat too. We can attack.
If they go goblins, it's very possible that Grave Pack could get us there.
Yep. Storm count 5.
Yep,
Yeah.
here's empty.
12 goblins. Or 14 goblins.
I think we're okay.
If we draw a land, we can Grave Pack and get back 4 guests. Not using that. Okay, so if we attack,
We attack with everything.
with Grave Pact out
Yeah. Oh yeah. We play Grave Pact in swing.
instead of flashing back, yeah, let's do that. I think that's correct. Yep, Grave Pact.
They don't have lethal. They only have 12 guys.
Grave Pact is randomly really good here. It's a good card, but it's really bad against, tendrils. And here this is neat. If they block, they lose 6 guys instead of 3.
Yeah, they have to take it all here.
They crack back for 12, then they lose.
That's the idea.
What else do you have? Okay, that's fine. Right?
I think so. Oh, do they have like a Goblin Bushwhacker or like?
Well, Sorcery Spoon.
Oh yeah. They don't have another red source.
I mean, they can bounce our spirits.
Sorcery, Grape Shot.
Grape Shot. Does that get there? Yep.
Yeah, I think it does.
That's what they have. 13 plus Grape Shot. Neat.
So they literally had to draw that last thing.
Goblin Warstrike? Okay.
No, that doesn't kill us, does it?
They've got
12. No, we got a 1.
Very close. That's what Storm does, though. They like to get as close as possible. Attack! Attack!
Look, we beat Storm in the game.
Woo!
Okay.
Thanks, Grave Pack.
So that was strange. Like, do we want Ensnaring Bridge? Like, I mean, obviously we want the Duress and the Thoughtseize.
Surgical Extraction is pretty good. We're playing against not past and
Surgical Extraction is much worse in this matchup than it is against the Ant.
But like taking out a tutor or something and then taking them all is still good, right? Or
could be
if they burning Bridge is bad. Yeah, we don't need that. Surgical is very bad versus that. Okay. Do we want?
I mean, these are the Grafted War Gear might be too slow. I mean,
Gifted Aetherborn.
Gifted Aetherborn.
Sweet.
Yeah, good point.
That's positive. We don't like contamination.
We don't need contamination. We can probably shave on a Grave Pact.
Bitter Blossom might be too slow.
I think we need to stick to our game plan at least a little bit, but maybe we can cut on one. Maybe like a Lingering Souls or something.
Okay. Yeah, the equipment with Aetherborn's really nice. One more card. We're gonna be on the draw. Bloodgast good enough to keep in. That's what we're doing. Yeah. Everything's still really good. Tutor? Does Tutor go? Man, this is rough. We can even just cut a Death Rate. I think that might work.
I think Death Rate is one of our best cards. Well, I guess.
On the Hidden Stockpile? Yeah, any one of those cards. A Stockpile of Death Rate. Cut down on some of the stuff that we're not playing really. This is fine.
Yeah, we have Gitaxian Probe Cabal Therapy. Not a whole lot to complain about.
Yeah.
Grave Pack's a little weird. I don't know. We'll see.
Hey!
The whole deck is a
Don't
pile.
insult the deck until after we've won.
Yeah, settle
then you
down.
can say whatever you want.
This deck's amazing.
They don't have therapy, right? Right? That would be unfortunate.
That'd be bad. I don't know. They'd probably just take our therapy.
Okay. They're 1 and 3.
Idea. Yeah, they're 1 and 3.
I think if I was them, I would end up scooping this game regardless of the outcome at the very end. Right? That's how Magic Online should work. That's what we would do.
Alright, so against Tess, what are we naming? Oh, just Thoughtseize them.
Thoughtseize instead.
That seems good.
Yeah. Let's do that. Oh.
Just leave those for therapy?
Depending on what they draw, they just
Oh, I'm absolute like
go off?
It would have to be Brainstorm. I'm gonna take Decay.
Okay. Okay. That's not gonna bite us. There's no chance.
No, it really might not.
It's fine. Okay. Work. Sure, but then use the right. Yeah. Nope. Yep. Oh. The right play. Ha ha ha. Ha. They draw another abrupt decay.
Okay.
Neat. And loot.
Well, this game's weird.
Get rid of blood gas.
Definitely get rid of Blood Gas. Probably just a land.
You want to keep that grade back? Okay.
It's better than a land, right? Like I don't know.
Sure. Yep. Land gets us blood gassed. If we play hidden stockpile, they can kill it. Okay.
Oh, then this is what we do. This is
So
what we do.
you go land.
You go land.
Therapy.
Get Blood Gas back. Yeah, therapy.
Abrupt.
They drew
So that Rite of Flame taps for
a ton.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 mana by itself.
Oh, that is hilarious.
Do we loot first or do we?
We probably loot first. That doesn't really matter, does it?
We were taking out their abrupt decay so that we could play hidden stockpile and let it live. But
Maybe we wait a turn. See if we can get rid of something bad.
Okay.
It doesn't really matter, right?
We've said that before and it really mattered, but sure.
Loot before the fetch. So yeah, I like saving the loot there.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, probably keep this. Just get rid of Grave Pact into land and cast Lingering Souls.
I think we keep the Grave Pact actually. If they go goblins, then it's our one thing that we can do.
So we get rid of Lingering Souls by you?
Yeah.
I don't think any line is particularly awful, that's for sure.
And then you can flashback souls. And they're doing Empty the Warrens. This is Tess. So at least main deck Tess is the.
Oh, I should have cracked this main to get another servo. Dang it! I was supposed to crack it.
Enter the Warrens as their main game plan, and then Tendrils is their backup.
Okay. You take great.
Oh, right, yeah. This is still a quicker clock, though, isn't it? By having the spirits out.
I don't know. The fact that they got Cabal therapy, I don't feel like I'm dead anytime soon.
Yeah, I know you know. That was just nothing. We could flashback with this.
I think this adds to our clock quite well.
Yeah. Do you want a 1/1 here?
Yes.
Does it matter? It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I would like it.
Yeah, that Rite of Flame for +4 is how they get going. And so then they have enough goblins to make a thing. Eat the rights! We want to eat the rights!
Oh, I'll definitely start eating the rights. Absolutely. Oh, there's a land. That's a good sign for us, I think.
Yep. 2 turns. Swing, everything with that. Loot? Okay.
Yeah, probably loot.
Moving up a black.
We have Cabal therapy for the last Rite of Flame.
Just take the Rite of Flame. Is that better than dealing 2 damage? Yeah.
Yes, it is. It doesn't change the clock at all. If they have something super good, then we can just give us a message.
It checks it on cast.
I'm having flashbacks.
Uh-oh.
Chromox.
Got there! Sometimes when your Cabal therapy resolves against a non-brainstormable 3 triple Red Flames, you get that.
My hand got shredded. Yeah, that's what he says. And for 0. Okay.
Tutor, you can get
something. Nice. And then he's gonna fetch.
Yeah. Woo! I mean, like I said, he in Magic Online, when you're 1 and 3 and your opponent's 2 and 2, you should concede anyway.
Yeah.
Because then that's just prizes that
we earned it. And honestly, in our matches that we lost, we fought really hard for those.
Yeah,
you know?
we
should have won one of them.
Should have been.
Yeah, this is a great league. I'm actually really glad I decided to play this deck. So here's the thing, Bryce. It's like 3 o'clock.
Wow.
Like it's like past 2.
Right. Very much so.
But you're still here.
I know. I checked.
You like really. You were like.
I wanted to see the end of that. You guys wanted to see the end of that.
Oh man, that was a fun league, guys. This is a deck I will absolutely play again. Mostly just for fun, but it's cool.
Yeah, you might see something like this on a Tuesday or Friday night here.
Yeah. What's in the box? The box.
Without MTG bot, would you know your opponent's record? Maybe not. I don't think so.
I don't think. No, I don't think so.
I don't think there's a way to check.
Yeah.
What's in the box? The thing that the treasure chest. Do you want to open a treasure chest?
I can open a treasure chest, I guess.
I mean, we won't know if it's...
We fought really hard for that treasure chest.
We don't know if it's the one that we got.
Open
Gravecrawlers is in the older version of it.
40 play points.
That's actually pretty good.
Yeah, not bad.
Well done. 1 chest. How many qualifier points matter? Do you know how that works in Magic Online?
No idea.
What, like the MOCS? Is that what they're for? Yeah. You have enough to actually, I think, matter. Let's look that up real quick.
I don't know. I don't feel like I usually do well in these leagues because I'm playing jank. So I don't know. Is 18 a lot?
35.
35.
You need more.
Yeah. See.
Not enough. 30. It's going down. Oh goodness!
If you get 30,000, they'll send you a thank you card.
Sounds about right. Hey, that was neat. By the way, we're banning your account. Player rewards packs, of course. They have a promo in them.
a promo?
I think so.
Are we supposed to open these?
Some of them are really bad, but
I feel like we should open them on a special occasion.
like when we go 3-2 with this deck.
That's only a somewhat special occasion.
Oh.
They have a single promo, huh? Some are decent. Worth more unopened. Thank you. That's the type of information
there
that I
we
need.
go. Saved. I'm
And
on
these
the
are
MLCS
usually worth
page,
more
and
unopened
I'm
as well.
still not seeing how many points you need. It must be 35. I just passed it. So have you opened 2 packs, little notebook? Is that what you're saying? Not sure how the math works. Sealed or otherwise.
We're only looking for like super specific things for our collection. Like opening chests don't really make any sense.
No.
Because I want to say statistically you're not going to break even on them.
Has anybody else found this thing? Invites. No?
Well, guys, I want to know your opinions. What do we think of this deck? Is this a deck that I need to stream again more often? Was it fun? Do I need to make changes? Like, does it need to be tuned better? I want to hear people's opinions because I feel like that was a pretty fun league. But I'm no doctor, so what do I know?
35. I found it.
Retire the deck. Deck is pretty fun to watch.
See about
Right?
some sideboard tweaks. Yeah, a lot of our sideboard tweaks were kind of.
I agree. Maybe we don't need 2 Grave Pack main board. Maybe.
The wear tear never really became a thing. Tomb is an option if you see a lot of combo.
And Tomb would be really interesting in this deck. All it would really get is like Lingering Souls and Bloodcast, right? We probably wouldn't end up with too much more. Those packs are worth 13 cents to sell. Well, that just makes me want to open them. I'll probably open them like next time we do a 24-hour stream or something.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining us for some whatever this was.
It was awesome.
You'll be back here tomorrow, and we'll also have some paper magic on Friday night. Correct?
Yes. Paper on Friday.
I don't think I'm putting this deck together for that.
I told Tim that I was going to make him play it, and he goes, well, of course, everybody who plays Legacy just hands me their weird brews, even though I don't know Legacy at all, and whatnot.
Sweet.
MD Hackbert's going to be streaming tonight. Awesome. So yeah, since we're not streaming, head over to MD Hackbert's stream. I probably will.
The Nick Fit guy. What are we going to play?
Twitch TV, the Nick Fit guy.
Some turbo depths.
Some turbo depths.
I like it.
I'll probably join. I really like just hanging out in streams. So maybe if I'm not doing anything tonight, that'd be fun. Sounds like I need to give you a follow, Hackbert.
The Liar Bear. The Lair Bear. Way to go. Way to join us. Give us a follow.
Yeah, thank you so much. Thank you so much for hanging out, guys. We had quite a few viewers for our MTG stream today, so I was pretty happy to see everybody here. I definitely like testing out decks. If you guys do have some weird jank that that's been tuned, that's been touched a little bit, like we want to see those kind of decks. I know Hackbert gave me another list today. I've had a couple other people give me some ideas. We're gonna play Steel Stompy here pretty soon, from what I can hear. Maybe that's our Monday deck.
That'd be fun.
Our Monday deck is gonna be Steel Stompy, maybe. But tomorrow I'll be back. Hit deck list. It's a exclamation point deck list.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
But yeah, tomorrow I'll be back to stream something. I think I'm gonna do Blue Red Delver tomorrow. I want to test that deck a little bit more and try to make my decision on what I'm going to take to Seattle soon.
A real deck?
Yeah. I feel like every time I'm playing Legacy, I'm just like dirtling around with random crap. It's a lot. It's so much fun though.
It is. It is.
It's
well,
so much
especially
fun.
when it's a decent thing. Like there's so much room in Legacy to do well.
Yeah.
There's so much variety. You know, Gitaxian Probe and Cabal Therapy is a thing, but it's a thing in several decks.
Awesome.
And that's what let this deck kind of win some of our matches. Okay. Thanks
Awesome.
again, guys.
All right, hail heroes, guys.